Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. I'm your host, Boss Man Jay. I got the fellas in the building. We talking about NFL quarterback cheers, I guess. Talk to me, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy on the table.
Why y'all gotta put Brock as number one? But so they was asking, was Brock Purdy top tier? And
Yeah.
I said before the injuries to our receivers and shit, I I thought Brock Purdy was a top tier QB. Now after when everybody went down and got hurt, man, I kind of lost a little faith in him because I he ain't showed me that, you know what I'm saying, like he's he can be a game changer. And now a game manager, I give him that, but to be able to impact the game without star receivers, he ain't that quarterback.
Oh, we talked about that on the pod last year. Was Brock Purdy a game manager or a game changer? So now you saying he a game manager.
I don't. Okay, now that's when you gonna bring me out the woodwork. I don't feel like he's a game manager. You can put the 49ers up by 14 points in the second half. If you stop that run to the point where Brock Purdy just have to move the ball 5, 5, 3, 5, Purdy can't get it done. Purdy can't
Man,
get it
but
done.
he's already shown you that he can do that.
No,
He's proven that.
Well, wait a minute.
a
A
lot
lot
of
of
that
that
offense
shit
is built around McCaffrey.
and a lot of that offense
But
is built around them little rinky dink ass little passes and gadget plays and shit too.
hold on
So
now, you don't you come up with no goddamn rinky dink passes and gadget play because the Eagles are known for that bullshit. So you cut that
what?
out.
Well, I'm a Patriots. I ain't gonna say nothing about the ranking dink shit. We got 5 championships, 6 championships off 5, 5, 5, 3, 5, 10. Goddamn. So I ain't gonna say nothing about the bro. Brock Purdy just I no McCaffrey was
But
60%
all
of
right,
that
so
offense.
but McCaffrey was hurt all last season, right?
And what did the
Hold
49ers
on,
do?
listen. We ain't do good because man, shit, we was fucking beat up and battered. But everybody, what they were saying last year, everybody talking about Brock Purdy can't run. Brock Purdy can't do this. And then what he started doing, running for 40, 50 yards a game. He can do it,
Yeah,
but
now Brock
why?
Purdy did
But hold
show he was
on,
an athlete.
exactly. He can do the shit, but why? When you got fucking other players that can pick up the slack, why do it? Why waste your talent doing it when you got other motherfuckers to do it? When we
Wow,
didn't
wait,
have
so
nobody,
talent.
he showed that he can do it. Hey, man, I don't mean talent like that. I'm just saying like
He's saying
if
get
you
the
don't,
ball to the playmaker. Get the
yeah,
ball to the Debo
if you ain't
Samuel.
got to do all the work, then let somebody else do it. And but he's shown to be elite. Nah, I don't think he's at that status yet. I don't
So
think he
what
can
tier?
get there.
So what tier does he fall in? That's your quarterback. So what tier does he fall in?
Man, without being biased, yeah, I
Who
don't.
is he above and who is he on?
Every everybody vote. Everybody vote. So what do y'all think? Well, for me, I'm gonna pick mid. I got mid, and we'll
Who
just
is
go.
mid with him then? Who is in mid with him? What does mid mean?
We'll,
Who is he better
what it
than?
mean?
Who is he under?
Well,
Yeah.
mid ain't no star. Mid ain't no star. But like you saying, just like T. Horton was saying, like somebody just in that driver's seat and he going along for the ride. We know it need
Who else can you
improvement.
compare it to?
Hey,
What
hey,
other players
like
in
I
this.
mean,
in that tier?
we got a
I'm
whole
gonna tell
list.
you
We got
why
a
I
whole
say.
list right here. We gonna put whoever we gonna put down there. Whoever you
But
see right
Oh,
here.
we about to put it in. Okay,
hold,
I hear you. I
hold
hear you.
on.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you why I say he's mid because normally when you show the face of your team, just say we going into week 12 and you put the matchup, you have the face of this team versus the face of that team. You have McCaffrey on there versus whoever if McCaffrey is available. So he's not the star of the offense. So I can't give him as a mid quarter. I can't give him a top tier quarterback. I can't give him the star because if McCaffrey is healthy, you say McCaffrey and the 49ers. You feel what I'm saying? But yet still Brock
I,
Purdy is still on that team. Brock Purdy is mid quarterback in my eyes.
nah, I don't know, man, because I feel like when they do the matchup, they go like what the best position, the impact of that team. Like sometimes they do have Brock Purdy as the lead man. I mean,
Huh?
but then you got yeah. I've seen him games where they didn't put him Brock Purdy in the Niners, and I've seen games where they done had you. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, and then you also got to look at it too, man. Shit, our offense was stacked. Look how many stars he had to be put up against, and then for to be a second or third year quarterback.
And yet your game
Or to
changers
carry
were,
him.
and yet your game changer was McCaffrey. Out of all those stars, McCaffrey stood out overall.
Nah,
All
I
right.
mean, yeah, I wouldn't say
Huh? You
stood
said you
out
What's
said
that
no?
bottom
overall.
tier?
As a 49er
Like
fan,
they,
you said no, Papa?
I
Okay.
ain't no. I'm saying like you trying to say that like without McCaffrey we wouldn't be shit.
McCaffrey was hurt this year. Y'all was what? Shit.
Who do we have that
Well,
wasn't hurt?
it was a lot more than McCaffrey hurt, but
Exactly.
yeah.
That shit started with McCaffrey. And it trickled down.
Our whole fucking team
Look,
was hurt.
fellas. Look, fellas, we got to go ahead and on because we got plenty more quarterbacks to get to.
Yeah,
Boss Man
so where
Jay,
he
what do
go?
you say? I got what Boss
I
Man
can't
Jay.
see
You
all the
you say?
tiers.
I can't
Okay.
see all of them.
Okay. Yeah,
Need
okay. So
improvement. Need improvement. Mid, star, or top tier.
okay, I'm gonna give him mid. I'm
I'm
gonna give
giving Brock. I'm
Brock
giving
Purdy
Brock a
mid.
star, man.
So you
I'm
got
gonna give
three
him
mids and a
mid.
Two
star.
to one mid, but three mid.
You,
But yeah, well no. Go ahead and give your opinion, but go ahead.
on
And tell us why.
Purdy.
Brock
Huh?
Purdy. Yeah.
Yeah. We talking about Purdy.
I don't know, man.
Ranking
I feel
him
like
in
Purdy
I
tiers.
straight
feel
mid.
I feel I feel we got to put him in the mid tier, man.
Yeah. Why? Why? Give me something.
I feel like he's mid because I don't think the without his the core team that he has around him, he's not going to be able to go out there and just be a star. You know what I'm saying? He's
Already.
not going to be able to make things
Well,
happen on his own.
well, to be the devil's advocate, you know
So
what I'm
what
saying? I'm an Eagle
quarterback will
fan, but
though?
some probably would say that about Jalen Hurts. You know, some could say that same
Exactly.
thing
I'm,
But
I'm
about
trying.
Jalen.
I'm trying
but
to
I
figure
feel
out
Everybody
like
got
Jalen
their
when y'all
Hurts.
when
opinion.
I feel
y'all
like
say
Jalen
it.
Hurts has a star quality about him, though. Do you think Purdy has the same star quality as Jalen Hurts?
no,
No.
sir. No,
I
sir.
don't. I don't.
That's what
I
I'm
don't.
saying. That's where I'm. That's what I mean. Obviously, football is the most team game ever. But I'm saying when you
But
look at
see,
a court, when
that's
you
what I
look at
like.
a
That's what I want you to do, though. I want you to tell me who he's not better than, and tell me who
right,
he is better than. So you
right,
saying
because
he's not better than Jalen Hurts?
I don't see a star quality. Even though when Jalen Hurts was coming into the league, all of the critics were saying, "Oh, he's not gonna," but always had a star quality to him. If you watched him in college, I don't think
Always.
Pur- I don't think I think Purdy is more of a, which a lot of quarterbacks are. A lot of times they're a product of their system. So I
Or
think he, I
or
think
could it be? Could it be he's a project quarterback where he got to grow into himself?
I just
Man,
I just don't.
y'all,
I think he's a mid. I think he's just a mid quarterback, man. I'm
He
leaving it
y'all,
just
at
y'all
that.
mid.
taking y'all,
He
y'all, y'all
mid.
taking
He
too
mid.
much away from
All right.
somebody
So
who was
no,
Mr. Irrelevant and took his team to the fucking Super Bowl. Chill the fuck out. Cut it out,
no,
man.
no.
Hold on,
You
hold
pick
on.
the
Y'all
next
cut it out.
quarterback. No. You pick the next quarterback. You pick the next quarterback. We'll go through the table. Go ahead.
Man, I'm so glad Tom Brady ain't on this list, though.
All right,
Oh, Drake May is.
all
Drake
right.
May
This
is.
is a good one. This is a good one. Dak Prescott.
All right, we talking that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now look, this is what I want to say, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Is Dak better than Brock Purdy? We just put Brock Purdy in
Hell
me.
yeah, he better than Black Purdy. Hell yeah.
So that means that
You
Dak
said
got to be the
yeah.
star.
You said yeah. Man, get the fuck out of
Man,
here.
I'm taking
Man,
Dak
that
over
Get
dude,
Brock
out of
Purdy
man,
here.
I'm
any
taking
day.
back anytime.
I'm taking Dak
Anytime.
over Purdy any day.
Boy, y'all crazy.
And, and,
Please.
and, and, and to make my reasoning why, and I hate the Cowboys, let's get that understood. But the reason I'm
Mhm.
taking Dak Prescott, he's just a more pure athlete than Brock. I watched Zach in college, my nigga, in Mississippi State, the SEC, may I add. I see what he did.
Already. Yup.
Yeah,
I
he was a winner.
seen what he did.
Okay, but what
He was
what
a
what
winner.
has he done? What has he done in the league?
He just hasn't won a Super
Regular
Bowl, but
Oh,
he's
season,
top
okay.
five.
regular
He's
Oh,
top
okay.
season,
five.
That's
regular
He's
about it.
season,
Okay.
he
top
did
five
good.
quarterback every
Okay.
year.
Top
Okay.
five?
Top five,
Hell no.
top five
He top
paying.
He
five.
Straight
wasn't in
out
no
paying
motherfucking
too.
top five.
Hell
He
no.
top five. He top five, bro.
He
Top
he top
five.
five, five
He
paid.
just can't. As an organization, the Cowboys just can't get it right. But if you do Dak numbers, bro, Dak have the numbers, dog.
And his
Dak
numbers
have.
ain't better than
Man,
Brock's. Cut it the
I'm
fuck
a
out.
I'm a
Hey,
call
but
bullshit on that one. I'm gonna call bullshit
Purdy,
on that one. Top five?
Purdy,
No.
Purdy is not better than Dak. I put Dak as a
No, Purdy
star.
not bad.
I'm gonna give
Nah,
Dak a
but,
slight
but,
edge,
but
but I ain't gonna say like it's a big.
that don't mean he can't be mid either. Now, that don't mean he
That's
can't
what I'm
be because we
saying.
ain't got to
That's what I'm
compare
saying,
him
Nick.
to Purdy. We ain't got to compare him to
No, but
Purdy. We just
I
what we
wanted to
see.
get a baseline though, Nick. I wanted to get a baseline. So yeah, you're right. He could still be mid, but how T Horton saying, he's saying like it's a big difference. I'm saying that he just a little bit better than Purdy, so he could still
He's
be
just
mid
a
And then
then.
little bit
Now,
better.
now I say
but see,
mid.
then y'all also got to understand too, man. This man third year. So
You
His
right.
what
third
what are
year
we
with
really
a with
comparing him to?
Papa.
No,
His
you right.
third
Hold
year.
on. No,
His
no.
third year
But
with the
hold on.
talent that he has had, my
Wait a
nigga, get
minute.
the job
Stop,
done.
stop, 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 stop. Let me say
Papa got a
this.
point.
Third year, Super Bowl, and then fucking conference. What the
You
fuck
ain't lying.
has Dak done? What has Dak
You
done?
ain't
And
lying.
this is his
You
third
ain't
year.
lying.
Y'all chill out, man. Y'all can't say this
You
this
ain't
man
lying.
ain't no motherfucking star when you try to put Dak as a mid and then him as a mid when he's been in the league for 3 years and has done more. Get the fuck
You
out of
know
here.
what? You know what?
You
I'm
got more
changing my
talent.
vote.
You have
I'm
more
changing
talent
my
around you
vote.
to do more.
What do we
No,
got?
no,
Get
no,
out
no.
of here.
Dak had a good team back in the day. I mean, when he first started.
Dak that had plenty of good fucking teams. And they had that what
I'm
you
Man,
gonna
want to
put
call
Dak in
an
the
elite
mid. We
running back.
putting Dak in mid. Can we put
yeah,
Dak in mid?
Raj, you wanted that from the jump
What's
anyway,
the
though.
vote? What's the vote?
No, I'm just saying because it's hard to. We ain't got but
NFC
four tiers,
East,
bro.
NFC East.
We ain't got but four tiers, no. We ain't like we got a lot large array
I'm
of
going
places.
Dak
I'm
star. You got my vote
I'm
star.
Who else wrote Dak a
mid
star?
star. What you got, Papa?
You
Mid.
know what he got.
Two
I
mid.
don't.
We ain't talking about
I
mid.
put that nigga. Well, no,
I
hold
got
on. I don't even want to put him as mid. I put that nigga at bottom. He ain't nowhere near Brock. Get the fuck
I
out of
got
here.
mid. I
Oh
got
yeah,
mid.
see,
I got mid also.
What you say?
yeah.
No.
Uh, I want to go off Dak's numbers because of what he's done. As you know, he's had great production through his career, but he has not. It hasn't turned into anything. So I'm gonna have to put him down there with Purdy, man.
Yeah, he's
Ooh,
mid.
y'all disrespectful.
Okay. Okay.
All
Let's
right,
leave it
T
up. Let's
Horton,
leave
you
it up.
got
Pick
to pick
another
the
one.
next pick. T Horton, you pick the next pick, the next quarterback.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. All
Now,
right, we getting the
let me
quarterback,
leave this
ain't
one.
we?
Come on.
Let me leave this
Yes.
one. Let me leave this one. This boy right here. Now we know him already really made the point already, but this boy always been a winner on every level. He handled adversity, you know, better than any young quarterback that you really can ask for. He really don't show his emotions a lot. He just go out and perform. He does have a good team around him, but I got to give him star because and he has a similar skill set as a Brock Purdy and a Dak. But I got to give him star because he got that star quality that no one was talking about earlier. Now y'all go ahead.
But what has stock
All right,
quality
you
won
next,
anybody?
Papa.
What you mean? He been in two
He got a
Super
Super
Bowls and he
Bowl.
outplayed.
Hey, but
He
that ain't
outplayed
got
the
nothing
other quarterback in
that
two
ain't got
Super
nothing to
Bowls.
do with him being stock quality. That got a
Yeah,
lot to
it
do
do.
with gameplay.
No, it got to do with him.
Okay,
So
so
what do you say?
what is
What do
stock
you say,
quality
Maris?
then?
I
What
feel
is
star
stock
Bruh.
quality is
quality?
I could see him on another team doing similar things, doing almost the same thing he's doing with the team that he's currently with.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He it's not
that's a lot of players. Shit.
So we can't see that in Dak. Oh my God. Probably even better if you take Dak off the Cowboys.
Man, Dak, all them weapons Dak done had since he's been there.
It's the
Dak is a
Cowboys
great
though.
regular
It's
season,
the
I would think
regular
that be
Cowboys
the
season.
same.
though.
I think that be the same, but like
It's
with
the
Jalen,
Hey,
I'm
Cowboys,
saying
man.
Jalen, you can see Jalen improvement even from the time like Noam said, with him coming out of college getting benched, then going leaving another
Mm-hmm.
school, and you know what I'm saying, you can see him in other system for a sake. We saw it in college for a sake, right? So even
Mm-hmm.
with the Eagles getting him, they built around, you know what I'm saying, they did build around him, but and they also cater to his strengths. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with Dak, you know what I'm saying, they got
For sure.
pieces around, they got star quality pieces, but they might not be the piece that Dak need. Whereas with Philly, they built around his knee, and then he worked himself to be able to throw the ball better than what he, you know what I'm saying, just improve his passing ability. And then he's too strong. He very strong. But so the star quality, he got some good star quality in him though. And off field stuff,
So
he ain't in
you
trouble.
you you proving my point to where I said Dak is with the Cowboys. The Cowboys themselves is a disaster as an organization.
Jerry Jones.
You feel what I'm
I,
saying? So you
but
just
I can't
proved my
see
point
Dak.
to.
But me
But I
personally,
don't
I
see Dak
still
with
don't
those
see
qualities
Dak.
though.
I don't see Dak going to another organization and just turning it up because he there.
True,
I don't see that.
true.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
But he
You
So
you talking
yeah,
about you
see,
talking about right you talking about right now, Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah,
yeah,
right
Aaron
now Aaron
Rodgers. They
Rodgers
thought
ain't
he was
doing
gonna
that.
change some
Nah.
shit. Yeah,
oh,
No,
of
but
course,
so can
yeah,
we
yeah.
put Jalen Hurts in the
We,
spot? Can we put Jalen Hurts in the spot?
I'll
yeah,
put
I
him in the
got him
star.
star.
I'll
Yeah,
put
I
him
got
in the
Hey, and
star.
I'm being objective
I got
here.
him as mid. I got him as mid.
Nah,
I'm being objective here.
that's hating, bro.
I could argue put him in the top tier, but I'm being
No,
objective.
no, you can't. You
Oh,
can't. You
and I
can't.
was
Yeah, I
surprised
could.
when you
Yeah, I
said
could.
that.
Yeah, I
I was
could.
surprised
Yeah, I
when you
could.
said that. I was very surprised
Two
about
Super
that.
Bowls. Two Super Bowls where he performed. He was the best player on the field for two Super Bowls. Well, one for sure.
Because I
But
was
go
thinking
ahead.
that
Go ahead.
myself. All right, who haven't picked a quarterback? Papa, you haven't picked a quarterback?
He's
Let's
still
go
butthurt.
Lamar.
He's still butthurt.
Hell yeah, cause y'all motherfuckers on some bullshit.
All right. I'll pick the next quarterback. I'll pick the next
I just
quarterback
said
so we can
Lamar.
keep. Oh, you said
He said
Lamar? All
Lamar.
right.
He said Lamar.
Yeah, yeah, I know
Let's
y'all
get
get
it.
the out the way, but let's get it though. All right. What y'all got for him?
Okay.
Every time he in the playoff, he don't perform like he do in the playoff, like he should. You know, what I'm saying, like he do in the regular season. Last year
It
was
don't be his fault.
supposed to
It
be
don't
his
be his
year.
fault.
Hold on. I see Lamar miss wide open passes, throws
Hold
every
up.
all the time in the
Don't
playoff when the game is
hold
on the line.
on.
Look, oh
But
my
you just
God.
saw him. But you just saw that boy Mark Andrews miss that goddamn ball. That's the only reason goddamn we having this conversation. Lamar did his part. Remember Lamar went straight down the field at the end of the year?
We ain't gonna talk about just
And
one
Mark
play though. We ain't gonna talk about one play. We talking about
no, but
the
I'm
entire
saying
team.
but it's an example of his postseason. You know, it ain't like he's freezing up in the postseason. Don't run with that narrative.
You acting like he don't.
I
You
mean, he
talking
ain't been
about
winning no Super Bowl now.
it
Exactly.
ain't
We
even
just
about winning
talking
Super
about
Bowl.
how
It
it
ain't
wasn't
even
his
winning no
fault.
Super Bowl.
But
When
even with it
he
though,
let you down every year when they favorite to do whatever, and you think it,
How? See, Horton,
Lamar Jackson is going to turn
slow
it around.
starts in the
He
game.
do it.
Slow
He do the
starts in
we
the
same
just
results
game.
every
got
year.
Slow
we just
starts in the
saw the
game.
man, but he didn't have that this year. This year, y'all remember how his season ended? Mark
I got him
Andrews,
start.
his,
I
his,
got him
his
starting.
most trusted.
I got him
Yeah, he'll
starting.
star. He'll star. He'll star.
Yeah,
He'll
he's
star.
definitely a star. I give him a star,
Yeah, I
but
got
yeah,
All right, so wait a minute, man, because
I got him star too. Because once
but
again,
hold on, man,
Lamar
because we
Jackson
we got
star,
we gotta
Popeye.
get some shit. We gotta get some
Let
shit
Popeye
Lamar
straight.
go. Let
Jackson
Popeye
star.
go. Go ahead, Popeye. Go ahead,
So
Popeye.
we gotta get some shit straight now because you've taken Jalen and fucking Lamar and they both stars. So who the fuck is top tier?
We'll
It's
see when we
hard.
get
It's
there.
hard to even
We'll
say.
see.
And what
We really,
Pat
that's what
Mahomes,
I'm
Pat
saying though.
Mahomes.
yeah.
Pat
Well,
Mahomes. For
So
real.
Pat
so
As
Mahomes.
much
It's tough.
as I hate him, Pat Mahomes top tier.
Well, I might well just bring him on down and put him in the top tier
Yeah,
then.
bring
Yeah,
Pat.
ain't
Don't
no
put
argument.
Pat
That
in
nigga
the
top tier.
Ain't no argument on that one for sure. But all these other ones, these old hyped up ass names like Trevor Lawrence and a fucking what the boy from the Chargers. All these old hyped up, they got a good arm. Yeah, that's cool. But man, ain't nobody else top tier. Cause like I said, I could have
Basically,
put Jalen Hurts in that realm.
basically, Popeye, this list will almost be short, just like the NBA list we went over. It's not too many superstar
It
quarterbacks.
really
You got
ain't.
star
It really
quarterbacks, but
ain't.
you don't have superstar quarterbacks.
And that's why we got to be careful with words. You know what I'm saying? Because folks get just saying
Exactly,
superstar,
because
superstar.
I'm trying to
Already,
see
Papa. It's okay, your
what a
boy
scale
mid.
go,
It's
what a
okay.
scale is.
Man,
I'm trying to see what a fucking scale
Your
is.
boy
yeah.
mid, man. You know the perfect mid.
this
That
nigga pissed off about this list.
already.
No, no,
Hey,
hold on.
Papa.
But hold
I
on,
ain't
wait a
gonna
minute.
have no
Don't
feelings
no
in
no
this, but go
stop,
ahead.
stop, 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 stop. Don't say that
Go ahead, Papa.
because I said he was mid, but then y'all put that mid, and then you put fucking like that. So I'm trying to see where's the scale?
Jalen Hurts did
Yeah, I
that
mean,
Super
I
Bowl.
mean,
I ain't
Man,
gonna
I
lie.
you can
mean,
That
tell,
Super
you can
Bowl
tell
put
by
Jalen Hurts.
watching. You can just even
Uh,
tell by watching football. I'm
Because
Hey,
being
hold
honest,
on, hold on,
in my
Papa.
opinion, I give Jalen top tier.
I give
I
him
do
that
too, though,
star.
If
for
we
real,
going
Hey,
if we
for
going by
real.
who's won a Super Bowl,
I had to thought too though. To me, he
so
looked like he can be top
why is
tier.
he
But
starting?
I mean,
Okay, but listen though, I was
they
just being
already told me
objective,
about him.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I was just being objective. But also, you right. Shit, we could make the argument for Jalen Hurts, even a Lamar, because Lamar got a MVP. Jalen got a Super Bowl MVP. That ain't got
Yeah,
a goddamn playoff win.
Lamar got MVP, but when it counts, Lamar always seemed to fade away, man. So I ain't giving
But
that nigga top
MVP is
tier.
MVP, and he did not fade away this year, bro. I don't know what you're saying
You
that
keep
for. He did
hollering this
not fade
one
away
year,
this year.
Rod. You hollering this one year. You keep saying this year with emphasis
I
on this
know,
year.
but I'm just saying stuff happens. Yeah, the
man,
other years, this was his year to prove
Oh,
himself, and he kind of did.
but shit didn't happen to Brock. See what I'm saying?
Man,
No,
your
shit
boy
definitely
mid.
happened to Brock.
He's mid. He mid. He
Hey,
getting nothing said in that about him.
he definitely. I'm a little
Papa,
higher on Brock than
look
I
on the
am.
bright side. Papa, look on the bright side. Brock got a long
Hey,
way to go.
I'm not arguing with the position that he's in,
For real
but
though.
I'm arguing is where's the line? Because if
So
he's
Okay,
mid,
we gonna
then
see.
definitely
Let's
because
go get
y'all
these
going
top quarterbacks
because
out the way.
listen, but hold on,
Yeah,
listen.
we ain't gotta get to talk.
If
Let's
we
just talk
going by
about it.
what they've done, y'all are going by their wins, right? You got top tier
It ain't
Super
just
Bowl.
me.
Jalen should hold on, listen. Jalen should be top tier, right?
Yeah,
well, that should be a start.
Then you, but exactly. But hold on, a star. He ain't won shit.
exactly.
Oh my God. Well, Lamar
What
ain't
have
won
he
Yeah.
shit. Get
done?
that nigga down.
Alright.
my thing is
Lamar
this
got
though. My
playoff
thing is
win
this
though.
though. My thing is this. The reason why I feel like Purdy's in mid because I can't see him going on another team putting in no real work. I could see
Yeah, I
Jalen
can.
Hurts. I could
If
see
Baker
Lamar
make
Jackson. I could see them too. I could see them two going to other
hold
teams
on,
and putting in work and actually making
my
teams
bad,
better. I don't see Purdy
my
going
bad.
nowhere and making no team better. And I personally don't
What?
see Dak going nowhere right now in the point of his career, making nobody better.
Hey,
Hey,
We
hey,
we
it's
know
hey.
where
15
he
niggas
gonna
on this
go.
list. Hey,
So
hold up
go.
though. It's 15 niggas on this list who Brock Purdy better than Trevor Lawrence. Brock Purdy better than Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Fucking
Trevor,
like
you can
it's
put Trevor
15.
Lawrence down at the
So
bottom of the list.
everybody
Yeah,
say
go
need
ahead.
improvement. What's y'all vote?
Sunshine,
What's
go
your
and put
vote? Give me your
sunshine
vote.
down there. We already know that.
Alright. Need improvement. Alright. Give me another one. I start with my boy. I
Shit.
start with my boy. My boy need improvement too. I'm gonna start with
Anthony
my boy.
Richardson.
Yeah,
You put him in a star. He definitely ain't that.
no,
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get him on down.
Hey, get him on out of there. Get him on out of there.
Yeah, he should have
But
Well,
been
yeah,
you
better.
put
get Joe
you
Burrow.
put
Joe Burrow. What we put Joe Burrow at? What we
Joe
put Joe
Joe
Burrow.
Burrow at?
Burrow's
Burrow.
tricky, man. Joe Burrow's tricky because his injury and
That's
all
what I'm
that. He
saying.
he's
And
tricky.
he put up all these numbers. These
Yeah, he's
numbers do what the
tricky.
numbers mean.
He's tricky.
This nigga led the league in passing when they had the fucking they were damn near
I
last
say
in their fucking
mid.
division.
I say mid.
I say
Ah,
mid
I
too.
don't know,
I say
Oh
man.
my
mid too.
god.
Hey man,
I
It's
say
two
mid.
mids.
I
Two
think,
mids.
man, y'all gonna shoot
I
me
say
down.
mid.
I don't
I
know,
say
man. I
mid.
don't know if I
I
agree with
I
I
This
that.
I,
say
shit
mid.
I
crazy.
like man, I like
I say
goddamn
mid.
it, Burrow as a star, bro.
Me too,
I
man.
say mid.
Me
He
too.
two
Y'all tripping,
stars.
man.
Two
Y'all
Okay,
stars.
underestimate.
two and two.
Y'all
What
niggas
Popeye
are
do? What
underestimate
Popeye say?
what Joe Burrow has done, man. Y'all underestimate that
Me
guy.
too.
I
And
mean,
he didn't
Oh,
have no
see
line.
that,
He didn't
but
have no
that's
line
still a
you
last
good.
right. You
year.
right
Listen,
though.
He's
You
getting
right.
but
cracked. He getting cracked
Don't
You
hard
change
right.
your
last year.
part. Don't change
You
your
right.
part.
No, he right
No,
about
Joe
that though.
Burrow definitely a star, bro. You got 2-2. You got 2-2.
But
Alright.
I
Tiebreaker.
don't think it makes him a star. Hell no. I ain't putting him on the level
Uh,
of
I mean, why? Just cause he made
Lamar
you
or
mid. he pretty nice though. Yeah, he pretty nice.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
nice,
He's
but I
not
don't, I
nice.
don't think he can quite get over the line.
You think Joe Burrow? You think Joe Burrow mid though? I don't think he mid. I think he better.
I
I think he
mean,
better
I
than
think he's better than Dak and goddamn Purdy. So how he
right
did with
now.
them niggas?
Right now in the league, if you were to put,
Damn, damn,
the best.
damn.
What they say? What they say? The
Truth
best
be
way to
told, okay,
describe it.
Popeye, you holler down, Popeye. But take Purdy off that 49ers team that they had when they was healthy, and you put Joe Burrow over there.
right?
Championship. You take
You
Dak
can't say
Prescott
that.
off all the talent
Ooh.
that he had. You put Joe Burrow on the Cowboys with all them receivers and weapons he had, and
Going
that defense.
crazy.
You
Championship.
you can't
Come on, man.
you can't say that. He might not
At
fit it
least a win
in
in the
our system.
Nah,
playoffs. I
because that
say
man
that.
going
Well,
At
crazy
least
with
a win in
Jamar
he
the
going
Chase.
playoffs.
farther than
He going crazy with
them two
Jamar Chase.
quarterbacks went on their
What
team,
the
man. You
fuck is
got me
farther
fucked
than
up.
the Super Bowl?
Man,
Hey,
y'all,
Dak
but
got
Dak
but
ain't got no
His
Super
yeah.
Bowl and
rookie
Purdy
year,
ain't got
nigga.
now. Cut it out.
His rookie year.
He
This is
showed
what
the
he
y'all
product.
did.
failing to realize. This man did this his rookie year, Mr. Irrelevant. Get the fuck out of here.
And he's still irrelevant. Hey, put Purdy up there. Put Brock as
Where
a
we
goddamn.
going?
Not Brock.
Mid or star?
Man, we going star, bro. We going star. But McCollum McCuckers is a star. Whatever that nigga that ain't got there. That nigga a star. Y'all
Wait a
niggas.
minute. What if Popeye is the tiebreaker?
Well, yeah, that nigga gonna put him at ND and we going, shit. All right,
Popeye,
all
what
right.
you say, Popeye? What you say,
Like
Popeye?
Mid.
Bro,
Mid, mid it
I will
is.
fight for
Mid
you,
it is.
bro.
Mid
This
it
nigga
is.
his feelings because
Mid
he
it
ain't
is.
got that his dude in the mid.
Oh shit.
Mid it is.
I put the
I'm
rookie.
okay with
I put the rookies
I'm
on
okay
down
Who is
here
with
that?
that need improvement. Cam Ward for the
Yeah, he got to be
rookie
down
Yeah.
there. We
year.
don't know what he gonna do yet. We ain't seen him play
I put
yet.
the
hmm
rookies on down here.
hmm
Who else? Who
Do
else?
we think? Do
Hey,
we
Bryce
think Shadur
Young.
Sanders
He
gonna
need
win that
improvement too.
job? Yeah, Bryce Young definitely need improvement. Do we
Nah,
think
he
hey,
Shadur gonna
hey,
win that job
you
in Cleveland?
put Kyle Murray down that motherfucker too, because I don't know where that nigga went to the last couple of years.
You said what,
Oh,
Rod?
but no, that's what I wanted to say about Gnome. Gnome had said something earlier, and go back up there. Who was that? Uh, oh yeah, Baker Mayfield. You saying that you can't see Brock Purdy go anywhere else and do that? Shit, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield went to Cleveland, took them to the playoff, went to Tampa Bay and took them to the playoff. I could see Brock Purdy
Turn
doing
that
this
team
same
around.
same type shit.
Hey, but the
He
thing
he,
is,
he on that level.
but Baker,
Baker Mayfield came in as a star. Now he just didn't live up
yeah.
to his potential.
Yeah, true,
but
true.
doesn't that push more towards Brock then? Because this nigga came
Yeah,
in
dude.
as a backup.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
all about. Sometimes it depends on where you land, bro. And he landed
Baker
with the
Field
It
looked
do.
good
49ers
in college
loaded
too,
like that.
though.
Yeah, it do. And that's why the 49ers paying Brock Purdy is gonna be an interesting thing.
They ain't gonna
Because
pay him.
now we really about to see. They paid him. They
And
paid
they
him.
We
already
Oh,
paid
already
they
him,
done paid
did.
goddamn.
him.
They
Oh, they
already gave
did.
him
Oh, they
200
did.
plus.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
So
and I and
now
I
we
and
gonna
So
I was
Baker,
the
see.
so Baker,
and I was the first to say he didn't deserve it.
Mm.
Well, Papa, we know how you is
so if
anyway. You gonna say that no matter what.
Baker Mayfield
Nah,
mid, Baker Mayfield mid.
Baker Mayfield,
He damn sure ain't no
uh,
star.
damn sure ain't no
He
star.
mid.
Is he on the same level as Joe Burrow? No, hell no. I said he got to need improvement. Need improvement. He ain't on the level of Dak in
That's
No,
why
Burrow. And
Joe Burrow don't belong in that mid conversation.
man, he don't.
well, if you gonna put Joe Burrow in that mid, I mean that star conversation, you got to put Jalen Hurts in that top tier. And
Nah,
shit, that I mean got
Well,
we already did the voting.
you could switch it around there because Burrow do not belong in mid. He do not belong with nowhere beside Brock Purdy. I don't care how y'all put it.
you
He
right.
don't belong there.
I know not Brock Purdy. He don't belong beside Baker Mayfield. But I don't know about Brock Purdy because I don't see what y'all saying about Brock Purdy. You saying like he ain't accurate or something? He real accurate. He an athlete, nigga can
He
run.
We'll
nah.
revisit this
He
topic in another goddamn couple of years. But right now, Burrow need to
he
move
still
up. Houston
these
need to
nigga
move. I
hollering
mean,
a couple
boy need
years
to
when
move up.
this nigga has done it in three. His like get the fuck out of here, man.
I
I
take
This man
I'll
still on
CJ.
a
agree.
rookie
I take
contract.
CJ over Brock.
Oh,
CJ
CJ
Stroud.
Stroud.
Yeah.
Uh,
so
Where is
okay.
we
so
putting CJ Stroud
hold
at?
on. Well, hold on. All right, so
Oh,
so what
Baker,
about
Baker, Baker, Baker,
if I
Baker.
put Baker need improvement? Do I need to put need improvement or mid?
Take the vote.
I
I'm
think
glad.
I think I think the Baker you get is what you gonna get.
I'm gonna say need improvement because he ain't never gonna.
Need
I don't know.
improvement. Need
You think he gonna
improvement.
just go somewhere and just go off? You
That's
think
what I'm
Baker
saying.
Mayfield?
The Baker
All
you got is what you gonna get, goddamn it. And he
I mean, he
damn
beat
sure
us in
ain't,
the
and
playoffs.
he ain't big.
all we needed, yeah, all we needed three in agreement that we can get it on. All right. So y'all talking about CJ Stroud? What y'all liking him at?
CJ,
Man,
CJ got to be mid.
I say he mid. I like a mid. I like
CJ
a
got to be
mid.
mid.
Yeah, he
man,
may. I mean,
we don't know how to rank quarterbacks. I see this.
But no, no, no. See what? This is what I said from the
That's
get
the
go before we even start doing this. I said we ain't got enough goddamn categories because I can't put Joe Burrow in the same category as Lamar and Jalen, but I can't put goddamn CJ Stroud in the same category as Joe Burrow
So you disrespect Joe by putting him in the same category as Brock.
man.
because
Joe
you need
Joe need to
another
be on the
category
field.
in between there.
Joe
You
need
need
to be
another
on the
category
field.
in between there.
Tell
So either way it goes, somebody
Joe
gonna
need
be
to be on the
disrespected.
field.
Basically, in this
Either
because
way,
Nick only give us 4 categories. Nick only gave
it's
us
all
four
right.
categories.
It's okay.
We needed we needed at least one more.
Because you ain't gonna tell me in the NFL is only one top tier quarterback and 2 stars. You ain't finna tell me this shit.
Is Sam Darnold a
Because
star?
if you look at the rest of them that's on this list, nigga, ain't no stars.
Ain't no
Josh
star.
Allen. Now Josh Allen's a
Josh
star.
Allen. Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
yeah, Josh Allen's on there, but
On the star
everybody else
side.
looking like
I
real
agree that too. I agree that. I
mid and
agree that.
under.
Now
Everybody.
Well, hold
everybody
on.
else is being
No.
under on this list.
See, hold on. My bad, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, my vote got to change on Joe Burrow then. If I'm putting Josh Allen in star, Joe Burrow got to be star too.
All right,
What
then.
the fuck?
This is what I asked for at first.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying we ain't have enough categories, man.
And so
We
Pat
got enough.
Mahomes
Hey,
stands alone.
He
more than
kind of
likely.
does though. He
Yeah,
done what he
he
done.
does. He
Let's be
does.
honest.
It is.
But I'm
Who
just
else
But
saying,
can
can
say
but
he
can
ain't
you
done
but
it?
can
Pat
you
Mahomes
hold on?
stands
But can
alone.
you say he stand alone when fucking Jalen just knocked him off?
But
I
What has
One
mean,
Jalen
time.
done
Wouldn't
it?
One
that put
What
time.
has
Jalen?
Jalen
One
done?
one
time.
What
But hold
time.
Mahomes has
on, but
done
listen
though?
though. But wouldn't
They
that
one
put
and one.
Jalen
They
top
one and
tier?
one.
But wouldn't that put him top tier? It
Look
don't
how
matter.
much. Look how much.
Hey,
Hey,
Look how
hey,
much
but
Pat Mahomes changed
Papa.
the game in
We
Mahomes
gonna
has
quarterback.
argue with you.
dominated
Look
the
how much he done
NFL,
changed the
Popeye.
game. Look at all of that.
Mahomes has
Papa, I
been
ain't gonna argue with
dominating
you.
the NFL.
Yeah, he dominate, man.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, Jalen
Look how
Hurts
much
did
he
his one
And
changed
two
that game
thing.
for quarterbacks.
The
You
Eagles did
can't
their
put one
thing.
championship compared to what this boy had done. I hate this nigga, but you
Already.
can't deny what he been doing on this field, man. And I
I'm
don't
not
like it
Man,
at
denying.
all.
I'm not denying what he done.
turned that whole organization to a whole
So so
business.
so so
I ain't gonna
you
argue with you,
saying
Papa.
but you so y'all saying that Joe Burrow is on the same status as fucking Jalen and
Nope.
Lamar?
We ain't saying he
I'm
the same.
saying
Hold on.
nope.
It's different levels to stars as well, my guy.
Exactly. Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So just because he right there on that list don't mean he's the equivalent star to Jalen Hurts, but he's a
Thank
star.
you.
Facts. I agree with that. I
That
agree
ain't
with that.
looking right to
I
me.
just hate how the fucking goalposts keep moving.
Nah, it ain't. I don't feel like it's moving.
I
So
don't
we
think
gonna
it
put.
Man,
All right,
you
moved.
look,
know what?
watch this.
If
We
we
can't
move
put
Brock
Purdy
Purdy
on
up
that
to a
star
star,
list on
Papa,
that
guess
star,
what?
man. We
If
can't
we
put
move
Purdy on
Brock
that.
Purdy
I'm
up to
sorry,
a
man.
star, then you got 4 niggas arguing how the hell Brock Purdy is a star.
Alongside these four here.
Yeah.
So how the hell is
So
Joe Burrow a star alongside those three?
Because
Joe,
me personally, I feel
We got
because
the numbers. We got the
you
numbers.
could see Joe Burrow on another team outside of Cincinnati, and that team going somewhere. I
Bro, I'm gonna
if
cannot
say it
Joe
like
see.
this.
if Joe
I'm gonna
did
say
what
it.
he
Oh,
did in Cincinnati, he definitely can do it somewhere else.
Can Purdy do?
listen, this
Can
this
Purdy
is
leave the San Francisco 49ers next year and go wherever and turn that team into a star team?
Yep.
but it was
But Purdy didn't
Joe
even turn the
Burrow.
49ers into a star with all the players he had. Okay, Papa, granted,
Joe Burrow. Hold up. No, hold
They
up.
were hurt last year, bro. But what about the years they wasn't? Purdy couldn't
What do you
manage the
mean the
game
years they
enough.
wasn't? He took them to the Super Bowl and then the fucking NFC Championship. What do you
He only
mean
been there
the
how many
years
Purdy
they
years?
could
wasn't?
Purdy couldn't
He only
manage the
been there
game enough
3
to get the
years.
job done, bro.
He ain't calling the
Yeah.
play. He just
Hold
running them.
on. I can't let y'all put all this on Purdy. You right. He only 3 years in the game. You compare him to Dak, who Dak has
Man,
consistently been a
don't make
good
me start
regular
talking
season
about what Pat
quarterback.
Mahomes was doing 3 years in the game, and I don't want to be on Pat Mahomes' side.
That's true.
Man,
That's
With
true
man,
less,
too.
man,
with
what?
will
he
Okay,
ain't
will
changing no game
may
like
I
these
add?
stars
Wait,
up
may
here.
I add with less talent, my nigga.
Man, Purdy ain't changing on no game like these guys up
So
here.
who
These
else is
stars.
mid up there? Who else would be mid up there then?
All right,
Shit.
so I mean, well, I'm going ahead and
Taylor
put both
Williams
these
definitely
guys.
need improvement.
Probably
Everybody,
Packers quarterback.
Jordan
Jay
Love.
Daniels,
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Jordan Love. Hell no.
Is he
Mid
mid or what? He need
on the
improvement. What
level of
y'all?
them boys.
He
Hell
need
no,
improvement.
need improvement. We
Need
killed that boy in
improvement.
the playoffs. You saw what happened to him.
You think
That boy
Jordan
was like a
Love
deer
needs
in headlights.
improvement? You think
Need
Man,
Jordan
I
Love
don't
improvement.
needs
put
improvement?
Jordan Love mid,
He's
bro.
on his way, man. He's on his way, Rod.
All right, I
Oh,
like him at mid. I
y'all
like
giving him
him
mid?
at mid.
Wow,
Hold
I
ain't no
on.
got him
way.
at
Hold
mid.
on. Hold on.
Yeah,
Go
this
see.
nigga.
No. Do y'all got three that say Jaden, that boy, what his name, Love? Y'all got three say he mid?
Jordan Love for mid. I say mid.
I
I
say he
take Jordan
mid.
Love as mid, man.
Oh, okay. Well, you got it. You got it. I don't agree, but you got it.
What
All
about
right.
Russell
What
Wilson?
about, in that case,
Man,
goddamn Sam Donald?
man,
Put that
Is
nigga
Russ
man,
need
mid?
Man,
improvement.
put that nigga needs
man.
improvement, man. Come
Russell
on,
Wilson,
man. Get that nigga out of here.
Get Russell Wilson his own goddamn category, my nigga.
Get Sierra husband out of here, man.
I guess let's go for Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford also. What y'all see Stafford? Mid or he need improvement?
Ooh,
Stafford. Matthew
Stafford.
Stafford.
He
Stafford.
did win a Super Bowl not too
Hey,
long ago.
you
He
can't put
got a Super Bowl.
you can't put Stafford down there with don't need improvement, my nigga. Not at all.
Because
No, you can't.
obviously
You
we
can't.
got
You
we
can't.
got
You can't. Jordan Love. You put Jordan Love there, you gotta put Stafford there. Jordan Love ain't did what Stafford did.
you know what's crazy? Hold on.
What about Sam Donald? He got the big
I mean,
payday,
he
didn't he?
was mid
Then he
in
go to the
Detroit.
Super.
He was mid in Detroit. But we ain't going back that far. We
Yeah.
ain't gonna go back that far. But he looked the
Yeah.
same, just in a different location. But
Well, no,
I.
Hey,
I'm putting
What
him in
about
the same category that Joe Burrow was in. He like LeBron when he went back to the Cavaliers. He's going up against goddamn super team, and it's just him.
all right. So what about what y'all boy Jalen Daniels? He mid.
Jaden Daniels. Jaden
Man,
Daniels.
he's mid, but man, he's on his way to being a
He on
star,
the
man.
way. Yeah, I got him
He
mid.
on his way to being mid, I think.
You think so? Man, he
You
was
think
doing
he
some
need
shit in
Man,
the
improvement?
what did he?
playoffs.
Man, what
He
did
was
we?
doing some
What?
shit.
Say that.
we
Yeah, he
gotta
Yeah,
was.
give
we
He
him
got to
was.
we
understand.
gotta give him
I'm
Okay.
hating. I'm hating, man. I'm hating, but
Yeah, you
he
are
all right.
because he was doing some shit in the playoffs. He was throwing that
because there
ball.
ain't no nigga on this list did what
But
he
but
did his rookie year.
Yeah,
but
he did some shit.
also, I want to talk about which we did talk about on the podcast. His mama, man. His mama turned me off, man. His mama
Man,
turned me off,
Did
she
you
be on
man.
that
did you
shit.
see
Juju.
did you see her the other night
Hey, no, I ain't see it. What she do?
at the little what that Fanatics game thing they got had this past weekend? She right back in
Man,
it.
Mm.
all I know is how Juju was looking at that man, bro, smiling at that man, bro. Mom, don't come mess this up. Don't
She
mess
be
this up. Please
she be
don't mess this
policing
up.
that man for real, for real.
And they
This
said,
is
"Oh, she's just
Juju.
trying to keep him from the. She's trying to keep him from the thotties." But mama, you out here
This
dressing like a
is
thotty.
Juju. Yeah, mama, you tripping too crazy for
You
real.
dressing
But
like a
this is
thotty. So
Juju.
she,
She trying to get cracked by trying to make and then make sure he don't crack nothing and knock it up. She trying to make that money
But
stat.
but even if he do knock this one up, this will be the one to knock up, bruh. You gonna have your little Olympian something
and see, let's
athlete?
be honest. Let's be honest. Juju on her own trail. You think she's trying to get knocked up right now? Shit, come on now.
Hell no, she
It
ain't.
ain't gonna happen.
But that'll be a good look. And I just saw how she was looking at him and how she was smiling, bruh. You
And
know,
it's
we were thinking
and
Juju
that's
was
some
gay.
actual and that might be some actual longevity in the relationship. But she ain't just no Instagram model, IG model,
Mm-hmm.
just something that just waiting to get knocked up to just go and get that pape real quick. Once 1 or 2
Bruh.
years go by, he ain't gonna be
He
looking
don't even
dumb like
seem like
our
mhm.
boy from Colorado.
To my trap,
Trav,
Travis
trash,
Hunter.
oh man, finesse game city. We already know it's gonna happen.
man.
I hope it work
Man,
out,
Man.
but
already.
man, it's just looking a good 2-3 years. She just looking at that clock, waiting
Man,
for that
I
break.
hope shit work
Mhm.
out because this
Yup.
nigga need to learn a lesson. He too goddamn hard head.
Man, if
He got
Dion
the
can't
best
teach you, ain't
mentor in the
nobody teach
game,
you.
goddamn. He got the best
Exactly.
mentor in the game.
Exactly.
And Dion is
But
the blueprint. Then what Dion wife got when she divorced him?
come
Shit.
on. Hey, hold up. Sam Donald, mid? What we doing here? Hell no. Get that
Nah,
boy need improvement. Donald had a career year, but man, I said need improvement. What y'all say? Sam Donald.
Yeah, I
what
just
about
don't. He got
I
some.
say
I
mid
feel like he's still
mid
he's
improvement.
nice, but I'm not putting him up there with them other guys. Me
Yeah,
Sam
personally,
he not
Darnold.
either.
he,
What you seen in Sam Darnold is what you gonna get.
What
That's the
about
best you're
Jared
gonna
Goff?
get right there.
Jared
Golf,
Goff,
put him down. Needs improvement. Needs improvement. I can't put him up there
he got
because
them
it's
Lions
like I
on the
said.
road though. He looking good. He looking good.
Hey,
He mid.
I think Goff is a mid
The way he
quarterback.
but
playing, yeah, the way he
but
playing.
that's what I'm saying is I need one more category to put him in because can't really put him on that list of them boys.
I
But
mean,
if y'all doing it,
Hey,
y'all
it's
put
level
Jordan
to
Love
it's,
there.
mid.
it's
Y'all
level
put
to the
Jordan Love
mid,
there.
just like it's level to the stars, it's level to the mid as well, man. Golf is a mid
Yeah,
quarterback.
Yeah, y'all put Jordan Love there. He might as well be there. Go ahead.
Ain't
what
no
about
might as well.
Tua?
That's just what it is.
What y'all got
Tua,
Tua? Need
Tua got to be
improvement.
there too. Then got to be me. Got to be me.
yeah,
Tua got
Need
to be me.
improvement.
Tua nice, but he
Tua
concussion
got to be
city.
me.
He concussion city, man. He ain't gonna be in the league
But
too
he got to
long.
be in mid. If you put
Man,
No,
golf
he
there,
don't.
Tua ain't
He need
there.
to be need improvement.
man,
No,
Tua,
He-
Tua,
he ain't
You
gonna
Tua,
be
telling me you
Tua.
enough.
taking Jordan Love over Tua?
Hell yeah! At least I know I
Yes,
got him
yeah,
over there that can take
shit,
a
them
hit.
yes,
concussions, them
Wow.
concussions.
At least
already.
I know. At least I
Wow.
know my quarterback can take a hit. Goddamn.
Right, them concussions alone.
I'm
Shit, took,
taking Richardson over Tua. And I don't even like look.
Wow.
I'll take anybody
I
over
don't know
Tua.
Okay,
about
Tua
that,
okay.
but I
started.
just
Keep
know that
going.
Tua, that
CJ
injury reserve,
Stroud.
that injury reserve be calling Tua.
Man,
He
quit.
don't know how to fall right.
What about
But
CJ
CJ
Stroud?
Stroud,
I got him mid.
you gotta put him in
He
me.
nice.
You gotta put him in me. You put Jordan Love there. You gotta put him in me. Okay, next. Who is the last one?
What's the boy for the Chargers?
Herbert. Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert. You put Jordan
Man,
Mid,
Love
man.
there.
you want to
You
put
Mid.
him
gotta
at
put him
mid
in
because
me.
the
I say
NFL,
need
the
improvement. I
NFL
say
be
need
hyping the
You
shit
improvement.
out
put
of Justin
Jordan.
Herbert, but he
You,
don't
they be
be.
hyping the fuck out of him. They be
Hey,
hyping the
Need
fuck out of him.
improvement.
I'm
Need
on that
improvement.
train, bro. I'm on that train. You know, I came here a couple times talking about that boy.
Yeah, they
I'm
got
But
on
What are
that
y'all
train.
saying?
the
if you put
NFL got
Jordan
something
Love there,
behind.
you
They got
gotta
some
put
money behind him or something. I swear they be Justin
Man,
Herbert.
he
How
too
can I
hype.
say?
He too
great
hype.
white height. Great white height.
Need improvement. I say need improvement.
I said
Mm,
me.
I say mid, bro.
yeah, because he
All
got.
right, we need one more mid. Bye.
Well, he logged off. He hurt. He hurt.
Hey, this list don't make no damn sense.
If you
This
put
list,
Jordan Love there, you gotta put CJ
Nah,
Stroud.
really, no, we don't. No, we don't. Cause Jordan Love to me
Jordan
probably
Love,
is better than Herbert. I like
I'm taking
Justin Love
CJ
better.
Stroud. I'm putting taking CJ Stroud over Justin Love. Jordan Love.
Me too. I am too. Like we said, it different levels. I mean, just because you mid don't mean you the same. It these are different playing style
Yeah.
quarterback. They got different ways.
Yeah,
But
yeah, 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 yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But put the best
Like you
mid,
would.
who out the best, who out the mid quarterbacks, who's the best? Put that first, second, and third. Give me top three out the mid.
Hold
My
on, go
one, two,
again.
three.
Who you said? Who you
Out of
said?
Um,
mid, out of just the mid, out of just the mid, top three. Put them in order.
I got CJ, Justin, Jared Goff, and I
What?
go with Dak,
What?
and I go with Dak.
What? What?
That nigga Nick crazy as a motherfucker, bro.
Hey, now I'm going with goddamn Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy, and Dak. Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy,
Dak in
and
there
Dak.
twice. Go ahead.
I'm going. I'm going. Josh Allen.
Wait a minute, Josh Allen ain't in there. We talking about mid,
So
the
Oh
mid
shit,
tier.
shit. Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. Oh shit, you said mid. God damn. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong list.
yeah, your top three out of
Mid.
mid.
As of
Who you
right
got
now,
known? Who you got known? Who you got known?
I'm going Purdy, Dak, and then Daniels.
that nigga finna get so
Okay.
mad. He finna get so mad at me. I'm going. I'm going Dak,
Oh,
Daniels, and CJ. I ain't fucking with
Man,
Purdy, bro. I ain't fucking
yeah.
with
Oh,
man,
hold on,
for
Purdy.
hold on, hold
real
on, hold on, hold
though.
on,
Man, I
hold
don't know
on.
what y'all talking about. Man,
I'm
I wouldn't
going
skip.
Dak, Daniels, and CJ, bro.
I'm going CJ,
That's
Jared
crazy.
Goff, and Dak. I'm talking
Hold
about
on,
who's
let
spinning
me
that
change
ball.
mine up. Let me change mine up. I'm taking Dak off of there, and I'm gonna put because
What?
I'm thinking about up and coming like in the years to come. Who
Yeah.
got a chance to be doing
See,
something? Is I gotta put Purdy there, even though I feel like he's not gonna be the best going to another team. I can't hate on his
well,
Super
don't
Bowl.
put him there then.
No. Listen though, his
Nah,
Super
he
Bowl,
missed it.
he's made it to the
Exactly.
Super Bowl, so I can't hate on
Exactly.
him for that. He has made it to the Super Bowl, but I gotta move Dak because I feel like Dak the reached as good as he gonna get. So I'm gonna go with Stroud and I'm gonna go with Daniels because I feel like they got the
Yeah.
best upside in the years to
Yeah.
come. They got upside and they both
Yeah, I can
put
see
in
it.
work. You know what I mean?
But
So
Daniels got to actually do that again this year.
He
he
got to.
nice, bro. He
I
probably
ain't
gonna
trying to give
do
him
it.
too
He,
much
he had
credit
one good
though.
year. One
See,
good year.
CJ.
One good year we saw him.
He
But when was the
nice.
last? When was the
Now, the only
last
reason why I
time?
say
When
CJ,
was the last time the world paid attention to Washington on the positive side of football and not the negative
RG3.
shit they had going on?
RG3.
they gonna struggle this year.
RG3.
Watch.
All right, then, man, we ain't fuck with
Watch them
RG
struggle
three.
this year.
That old fucking coon.
Yeah,
We ain't fuck with that nigga.
you can say that now, but his rookie year he was impressive, and then what happened?
And
He
how
fell
long ago
off.
that's been? How
Injuries,
long ago
He
that's
fell
been?
injuries,
off.
injuries.
Same
But
thing finna
but
happen
but
today. Daniels
but
ain't finna.
this boy here put our eyes back on Washington with not too much goddamn help out there on that field.
Yeah, and Daniels is a quarterback though. He ain't got to be outside that pocket. That man to be in that pocket, sit in that pocket, and find somebody.
You feel
Phew.
me?
He got real quarterback. He got real quarterback type of skill set. You know, RG3 had to scramble. He trying to bring that Texas to the NFL, and you know in the NFL, that's that different level when you get hit. It ain't like getting hit.
Okay.
You know.
And you talking
Purdy,
about those
Purdy
new
know.
era
Purdy
quarterbacks.
know.
Those new era quarterbacks. That's what Jaden Daniels been using. That what you call it? That virtual reality trainer, where
Oh
you can
yeah, he
he can
uses
get
that. Yup.
1,000 reps in one day. He can get
Right.
so many reps. So it's like, yeah, he is a rookie, but he gets so many game time reps that
Hmm.
in the game is showing up. So, but
Yeah.
we got to see that one more year from him. We got to see that one more year from him.
Okay.
I say,
Okay.
He on my list, bro.
yeah. So there's your
Must be
cheers.
irrelevant and still irrelevant on my list.
There's your cheers of the NFL quarterback right
Might
there.
well move him down. Might well, might,
Oh
might well
no,
move him
no.
down. Keep,
Yeah, but
keep,
NFL coming soon. Everybody in what you call it, training camp right now, ain't it? So
about to come
a
down.
lot
Yep.
going on. I want to say
Preseason.
one more thing about the training camp. Man, what is Cincinnati Bengals doing? They ain't trying to help Joe Burrow at all because they nickel and diming the damn. Still ain't even signed their damn first round draft pick and
Hmm.
ain't
Show did.
signed Trey Hendrick. Trey
Hmm.
this,
Hendrickson. It's
this
like,
is all
what
I'm
are
gonna
y'all?
say
Y'all ain't even
on
trying
this.
to win.
I'm gonna say this, and I need y'all to say this tape. The New England Patriots will be an 8+ team wins team this year, and we will have the best corner duo in the NFL.
What?
Mark my word.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Mark my word. Who your squad?
You fanning it out.
Who? Don't say the
No,
corner.
Who you talking
no.
Oh,
Hold on.
who am I seeing?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I ain't really an NFL. I don't got no team in the NFL, man. I'm an observer, man.
Okay, I can see why you would say that.
Yeah, it sound like a Cowboy fan.
Oh, here we go.
about?
Y'all gonna give me a team, man. I just told y'all,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. NFL coming though, man. That's really like you said. Most people have the anticipation for the NFL season more so than even the NBA season, and it's crazy. You only got what 17 games, 18 games now.
I
Yeah, the
was go on.
NFL.
I was. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the NFL is always going to be America's. It's always going to be, football always going to be American. The NFL always going to lead, always. NBA
I
ain't
wa-
going. NBA ain't never catching up.
too many games, and the shit's get watered down. It ain't getting better, it's getting worse.
I was just about to say so many games that you get a little bogged down in the middle of the season. Now they put a in-season tournament out there for you.
Yeah, like what is the NFL doing? What the fuck is the anesthesia tournament? You the thing, the court.
NBA.
I had Adam Silver talking about possibly putting a 4 point line in the NFL. I mean NBA. Ain't doing too much.
Hey,
I'm gonna
this
have to, I'm
probably
gonna have
how
to turn
those
the TV
guys
off. If
when
that
they
shit
added
happens,
the
I gotta
three
turn
point
the TV
line.
off.
When they added the 3 point line, that's probably how some people have felt being as well. Like, what is this becoming a clown show? We got
Nigga,
3 point
the
line.
3 point line, niggas don't even lay the ball up no more. They just run the 3 point line. Man, you got a 4 point line?
Exactly.
Oh man. Where's a
Well,
4 point
nobody
line?
there to
Yeah.
shoot but Steph.
We just
Shit,
gonna
Steph,
go
what is
watch
they
the
at?
big three. So, are you willing to stop watching NBA and just watch the big three, or the
Yeah.
CBL,
If they gonna do all
or
that shit, you might as
They gonna
well.
do all that shit. I might well watch the and one mixtape from back in the day. Shit.
Puerto Rican League, Boogie Cousins get thrown out of over there?
The WNBA finna catch my attention. Shit.
WNBA. Oh God, bro, I was watching them girls yesterday. Them girls
Yeah, I
open.
wouldn't go that
I
far.
come to God.
Nah, I ain't gonna go
Yes,
that
I was
far,
watching
man.
yesterday. Them
Nah.
Man,
girls
y'all,
open.
y'all,
That
y'all
shit's still
opinions don't mean
boring.
shit to me no more.
Mm,
It's
Them
better.
girls
It's
open,
better. It's
man.
better than what it used to be, man. Y'all
What up?
niggas
Yeah,
tripping.
a
Yeah,
little bit. A
Yeah,
little
y'all
bit.
Nah,
tripping.
it's
Y'all tripping.
better. Like
Y'all
it's
tripping.
better.
It is a
But
little
bro,
bit
when you
better, but
put the
it's still boring though.
WNBA up and you put the NBA up, put the games beside one another, it is still a huge difference
Right.
because
uh,
just
It's a
men and women.
difference, but
That the product
but
is
it's better.
better,
I think
bro.
it's
But
better.
that
It's better
product is
than what it
still
used
it's
to
still
be.
females hooping, bro. It's still just
No,
like
I say I think it's better than the NBA product because you got all the bullshit that coming with the NBA, like all these
mm,
ticket check ass fouls. Them
it ain't
girls
better than
actually
the
be
NBA.
hooping, bro.
Nah, it ain't gonna
Them
be any
girls
better
actually be
than the NBA.
hooping, man.
You like to see a
They
dunk.
coming.
Right.
They probably
Watch
ain't
your
there
watch your
yet.
WNBA gear.
But
yeah, it
I'm
ain't
talking about
there,
high
man. I'm
school
sorry,
game.
I can't agree with that, man.
I ain't going that
WNBA,
far.
man.
Rod ain't took his medicine today. I ain't going that goddamn far.
no, I've been saying that. I ain't just saying that for now. I've been saying that, and it really is. I can sit down and watch a WNBA game. I can't watch this old bullshit. NBA game, but niggas don't even fight through no picks. Niggas don't goddamn play no defense. Everything's a fucking
Nah.
foul. Like, yeah, that's just my opinion.
Well, what's our take on tonight, gang? Who you got?
I got
Yeah, let's
OKC.
get there.
I got
I got
Indy.
I got OKC win by 10.
I got Indiana in the close one, man. Probably down to ripping OKC hard out.
Might be Halliburton. Might do another
Nah,
clutch shot. I
I
got
ain't gonna
Indy.
lie now. You don't want Indiana in a close game at the end of the game. Now, that's what I
Yeah,
learned.
I think they're gonna rip their heart out, man. I think it's gonna be like, you know what I mean? OKC loses in their home. Everybody quiet. They going home. They celebrating on their court. That's what I see tonight.
Man, I think Shea goddamn it gonna become the
Nah,
face of the
Shay
NBA. We gotta
celebrate.
pass another torch tonight.
Shay gonna celebrate on his own court.
I think we gotta pass another torch, man. It's Shea game.
Y'all say that they don't like giving them to foreigners. So,
Light
Yeah.
skinned niggas either. That's why Jason Taylor made the face of the NBA.
but he got a
Light
chip.
skinned
He got a he
nigga.
got a chip though. He got a chip. He got a chip off of Luca.
Hey, but he right though. He right. They still call him soft. Both still, look how they
When let
disrespect.
He
nigga play in the
he won the
Olympics.
championship and didn't even get the MVP. They didn't.
Hey, he
Hey,
won the
and
championship. He won the championship, and they picked Derek White and all them niggas got more playing time than him in the Olympics. So what are you talking about?
and, and on the light skin thing, let's not forget how Gilbert Arenas straight destroyed Cat. So he built like a
Man,
bitch.
I don't know if I was cat. I had to go see him. He was talking shit. I'm like, yo, nigga, this ain't
he
even
built
you.
like
Just
a
Hey,
bitch.
Cack
you
and
over
ball,
here.
man. I don't give a fuck what Gilbert talking about. Cack and ball.
Yeah, cat can ball, bro. Everybody gonna talk about his softness and the little shit he be doing, his little mannerisms and shit. Everybody clowning
He
him, but
ain't soft. He just got weird ass mannerisms.
Cause
right
truth,
That's it.
truth
mannerisms.
be told, if you got the Knicks right now in the finals against OKC, Cat is dominating the Knicks. I mean, the Thunder's big right now this series. He's done. Chet too small.
Mm,
Hardenstein just don't have what it takes. They can't stop. They can stop Cat.
mm-mm. Cat's nice, man. He's nice. Gilbert
I don't
And
know
Arenas
he
why
just
niggas
just
and
be
he
But
was
just
that,
ganging
hurt.
up on
disrespect the
him
shit
like
out of
that.
him.
And he was hurt.
Yeah, Cat
Yeah,
nice, man.
I
he
just
was
don't see
hurt.
why y'all gang up on Cat like that. Cat can ball, bro.
Yeah, Cat nice, man. Like he been
Cat
nice
just
since
get internet
Minnesota. He
ammunition. Cat one of them guys who troll the internet by, what I'm saying, letting his alter ego out. He let his little fruity side out. So he
yeah,
and
that
he knows this too. He play into it, I think.
yeah, he does. You know what I'm saying? And it's just his personality though. Like he got his
Yeah.
person what his personality is. But it's like damn shit when your peers hop on these pods and they talking crazy. It's like shit. If I was me,
Yeah.
I'm like shit. We can go
Mhm.
shit, nigga. We can go box, nigga. We can go throw these damn
They
shit. You
they
can
can
see who
say whatever
sound
they want to
I'm
say. When that
I'm gonna
man on
show
that
your ass
motherfucking
who's
court, he
soft the next time
dominating.
you come down that lane. Goddamn it, you got to beat me down there.
Exactly.
yeah,
They
right.
can say what they want to
Nah,
say about him, but when he on that motherfucking court, he dominating.
Yeah, he dominating, bro. He
Gil
can't.
had Gil had no fear of repercussion of saying what he said on his podcast. Said he built like a bitch.
Let me
Like
tell
he
you
said, he
one
said a
thing.
lot
Let
of
me
those
tell
other
you one
stuff.
Yeah,
thing.
Man,
I'm
he
getting
just
tired of
really.
Gil though. He really do too much for him.
Gil go with everybody, but Gil don't say shit to Kenya Martin though. He don't say shit to Kenya Martin on that show.
No, can you? Because Kenyon Martin, Kenyon Martin got hands, and you already know Kenyon Martin come from the era of not being soft. And
You
we
talk to
already
Nick. You talk to Rashad McCants crazy. You talk to Nick. Goddamn it,
goofy though.
crazy.
Rashawn
But
McCants a
you
goofy
do
though.
not try Kenya Martin.
Yeah, he ain't gonna try Kenyon Martin though.
Man, Nick is a goofy.
Who?
Nick Young.
Oh yeah, Nick. Yeah, Nick Young too. Yeah, he just a goofy. But Nick obviously could ball. McCants. Yeah, he don't want to. He ain't gonna say nothing to Kenyon Martin though. Kenyon Martin get will piece him up though. Shit. Kenyon Martin.
Man, Nick. Man, Kenny
Mhm.
Martin punk man.
Yeah, he ain't about to let him do. Yeah.
He
Now
hold his
we
own. I
talking
don't think
about
he held his
Gil. We ain't talking
own.
about Nick. We talking about Gil. Want to be tough ass. He pick his battles wisely, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's Gilbert though. He like to talk shit and try to pick on who he can pick on. That's how he is. He always been like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why
But
he got
also,
mad.
Gil giving these niggas the opportunity too. Gil giving these niggas the opportunity. We wouldn't even be watching these niggas if it weren't for Gil.
Yeah, and,
They
and that's why
actually in
he
Gil
probably
house.
right. Yeah, that's true.
So Gil is the Joe Budden of this
So
dynamic. You know what I'm saying? These
Yeah,
other
so
niggas, we
basketball
don't
because
even know
he's
y'all
coach,
so
niggas if
because
they
he
ain't
giving
supervisor.
Gil.
niggas the opportunity, he's supposed to disrespect them.
Right.
No, he didn't
And
disrespect them. He disrespecting the athlete. Which no, he
he be
shouldn't be.
disrespecting the shit
That was
out of
out of
Nick.
line.
Man, that nigga told Nick to
Bro,
shut
the
the
way he
fuck
talked
up.
to them boy, yeah, he talked to them like they his kids.
Y'all ain't never seen the
But no, Nick did say he wasn't gonna shut up though. Nick was talking back to the man. You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
hear you, DJ. You real low. But
Nick was.
yeah,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? They were just going back and forth though. Nick wasn't backing down from him though.
Right. That's the
Yeah.
Kenyon
same
was
thing I'm
just
saying.
I
loud
Like,
don't think
and
they,
aggressive with
man. You
it.
ain't finna talk to me like that, bro. You ain't about to
Shit,
talk to me
y'all
like
ain't
that, bro. I
never
got kids watching this shit, bro. Hell no.
Man, we all
y'all ain't
been and
never
we
seen the
all peers. There got to be some type of respect.
y'all ain't never seen the video when
For
he
real.
broke into he ain't breaking to the nigga. I mean he basically did. He jumped over the nigga fence at his crib, walked in his crib, started
Yeah,
throwing
but
up cereal.
Nick,
but they like
Nick
friends
is
though.
Gil best friend. Yeah, they
Yeah,
been
they
best friends
cool,
for
but the
a
way but
long time.
the way he be doing the nigga in front of the camera though, like using the
But
nigga
that's
for
Gil though. Everybody who know this nigga knows
Yeah.
how he is.
Just
That's how
because
he is.
that's Gil, that mean it's
Willie Jefferson.
acceptable. Boy, okay. Hey,
I
you
mean,
got
if
a
you
certain
gonna
way
deal
you
with,
are. I
if you
got a
gonna
certain way
deal
I
with,
am, and everybody else on this phone got a certain way they are. Man, that shit just because you that way don't mean that shit gonna fly with me. Best
yeah,
friend,
Exactly.
brother,
no, you
that
right.
shit don't fly like
Right.
that with
You
me.
right.
Right.
yeah.
Because I'm an asshole and I respect all y'all.
hmm But
And
Nick probably letting a lot of shit slide too with the because of those them checks clearing. They
boy,
making
I don't
that
give no
pot
fuck.
And that's Nick personality too. That's Nick
right.
personality. Nick
Yeah,
was on the team with Kobe,
Kobe,
nigga, and went
Kobe should
viral
Man,
for
yeah,
that
that's
yeah,
all you
pussy
Kobe
gotta
should
ass
say
play
right
surrender
Kobe
there.
too
picture.
much.
That's all you gotta say right
You
there.
know what
Y'all
I'm
soft.
saying? You playing
Soft.
around. Kobe got
Soft and soft. Yeah, what Kobe tell them
you
niggas in
still got
practice,
there going.
y'all soft.
But when them niggas did that interview, it's like, bruh, ain't no Boy, y'all know Kobe wouldn't condone this shit.
Oh
You know
no,
what I'm talking about with Nick and Jordan Clarkson or
Oh man,
whatever.
you know what's crazy? Not to switch the
Them guys
not to
that was
switch the
celebrating a win.
subject, not to switch the subject. But what y'all feel about what T Mac said? Y'all heard the shit T Mac said, right?
I
What
heard
if he
that
was with Shaq?
bullshit.
Facts. If he
Hey,
was
but
with
check this
Shaq,
right.
they'd
But
have
check this right here
yeah,
though. Check this
facts,
right
He
here though.
said if
Check
facts,
he'd have
this.
had Shaq, he
Check.
would have had the
facts,
Hey,
championship too.
check this right here though. Shaq got rid of goddamn it. Kobe
facts,
still went and got two.
facts.
Cause T Mac got those two. No.
That's what I'm saying. T Mac talking crazy.
T
They
Mac talking out his
Hold
mother.
on, if T Mac got the what do
T
you mean?
Mac. T Mac
Hold on.
acting like he was hating on Kobe, my nigga. So why you pick Kobe out of all people?
Hold up, hold up. You saying if T Mac had Paul Gasol and the team
No,
that boy
I guess
had,
he was
yeah,
just
he would
saying if
have the
he had
same
had.
ship.
nah, he wouldn't have won it. Cause the only
Fuck out
thing,
of here.
cause
Yeah, he
Fuck
would.
out of
the
here.
Yeah, he
difference
would.
between
Now
Kobe
Yeah,
I
and
he
don't think
would.
with
Tracy
Pau
McGrady,
Gasol,
Tracy
probably with
McGrady,
Shaq, yeah. With
He
Shaq,
said Shaq.
yeah,
He
but not
bought the
with
Shaq
Pau.
up.
Nah.
He said
He bought
Shaq.
Shaq up.
Definitely. Yeah.
Don't
If
get
he
me
maybe
had
wrong.
Shaq,
T Mac
maybe
definitely.
was
with Shaq,
different.
but not with Pau
T
Gasol and Lamar Odom. Cause
T
I
Tracy
Mac
see
was
it
McGrady
with
work
different.
Shaq,
ethic,
but
Tracy
not with
McGrady
Pau
work
and
ethic
them.
wasn't
He
like
wouldn't do it
Kobe.
with Pau and them.
No, he
Hey,
wouldn't.
I'm gonna say it like this right here. Then T Mac had y'all mean?
Yeah, he
He
did.
did.
Oh, okay.
He did
Okay.
have he did have
He
Shane
would hurt. He
Battier.
would hurt.
Oh,
He
okay.
had
I
Shane
don't want to hear
Battier
none of
went
that
and won
shit, man.
championships.
Cause
he
what
wasn't
niggas
like
fail to
that.
realize,
He wasn't
what
like that Shaq though. He wasn't
what
like that
what
Shaq.
Shaq, what niggas fail to realize, goddamn it, at plenty moments on the court, Shaq was a liability with the Lakers when it came to the fucking closing moment. You got to sit Shaq ass down. You got to keep the ball out of Shaq hand because you know when them niggas foul Shaq, we ain't get no points, none at all. Kobe was averaging 40 some a game with Shaq out the fucking game when Shaq was hurt. Kobe was carrying the fucking Lakers. Niggas be sleeping on what Kobe did, my nigga. For real.
Yeah, Tracy McGrady, he couldn't do that though.
McGrady couldn't
No,
do shit for
T-Mac
what he
definitely
did.
couldn't do that. T-Mac
Right,
couldn't
right,
do
right,
Spoil
right.
them goddamn points in Houston, my nigga. That's
Yup,
all he
yup,
could have
yup,
did.
yup, yup, yup.
Yeah, I just saw that. I'm like, man, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people ain't agreeing with this, but he said some
Yeah,
other shit too
yeah.
later in the.
Tracy
I
McGrady
think
work
late
ethic wasn't
earlier
like
last
Kobe.
week. He said Tinsley had better handles than than Kyrie
Yeah,
Irving.
Kyrie. Yeah,
I said,
Oh yeah,
yo,
somebody they
He
need to
said
send
He,
T
who?
Mac
I
to the
mean,
motherfucker.
he just trying to give a nigga they flowers. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Before
no,
you gotta use
no.
another nigga to put somebody up. You know, you ain't gotta put a
yeah,
nigga
that was
down.
dope. I mean, Jamal Tinsley was dope. I get what he doing, but let's be 100 though, bro. You being an asshole right now on it.
Ain't a nigga that came through
Please,
the NBA and got better handles than Kyrie Irving. That
Jamal Tinsley
includes
got
He
better
married
handles
it.
than
He
Kyrie
married it.
Irving.
He married it. Pistol Pete.
I ain't see no motherfucking Pete. Cut that out, Ross. And you
I'm
that
just
nigga,
saying.
nigga. If I didn't, you ain't seen. I'm older than you,
I'm
nigga.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Nigga said,
his still
That's
wasn't
the
better than
that's how
I
Kyrie
far
don't
you
though.
think
gotta
none of
go
y'all
back.
see Pistol Pete.
That's
His
how
still
far you
wasn't
gotta
better.
go back to find somebody.
Man, he said Jamal Tinsley.
Because
Nigga, Jamal Crawford handles better than Jamal Tinsley, my nigga.
for
Right.
real.
nigga, Mark Jackson handles better than Jamal Tinsley.
My handles better than Jamal Tinsley, nigga. What the
Man, they were showing the highlights when he was on the Pacers and shit. I'm like, man, this old backyard ass, yeah, man, you
Basic
don't do
ass
this shit.
shit.
I
I'm
ain't
like,
never seen no nigga say, "Shit, I gotta prepare, goddamn it, defend Jamal Tinsley tomorrow." Man,
Yeah,
the
And
some of
don't
them
get me wrong, Jamal Tinsley had
some of
some
them NBA
games, you know
niggas
what
be
I'm
talking
yeah,
saying?
like
he's
they never
nice.
played
I
before.
fuck with Jamal Tinsley.
He was nice,
Marbury
yeah.
Iowa
handles
State.
Stephen Marbury, goddamn it, handles better than Tinsley,
Yes,
my nigga.
yes. There's a lot of
I
people.
can
Come
name
on now.
now. I can honestly name 20 niggas with better handles
For
than Tinsley.
real.
Get the fuck out of
Rod
here.
Strickland. Rod
You
Strickland.
feel
Man,
me?
Strickland, yeah,
all
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
niggas. Tim
White boy
Hardaway.
Yeah,
Jason
Isaiah
Tim
Williams,
Thomas.
goddamn it,
Hardaway.
shit.
Isaiah Thomas. Tim Hardaway.
Come on, man.
Jason
Stop
Yeah,
it.
Williams.
both
Watch
Isaiah
out.
Thomas.
Right. Come on,
Man.
man. Stop it. That's what I'm saying. So that's just the airspace T Mac in. He just want to throw some shit out there to try to ruffle some feathers because he know
T
he can
Mac
do
is
that
on
shit.
his tour of, stirring up some bullshit like Scottie Pippen did.
It,
You know how I go.
Hold
bro.
on, did Pippen really
That is
stir
a
up
great
bullshit
motherfucking
though?
example, bro. Man,
Wait a minute.
Did Pippen really stir up bullshit though?
Wait a minute,
So
what you
yeah,
just said, no?
I said that's a great example how Scotty went on his trial run just hating. Like, man,
Oh
come
my
on,
God!
bro.
So y'all said Pippen was hating?
Man, that's ridiculous.
What did he
I
He
ain't
say?
gonna
just
say
said
he
some
was
ridiculous
hating.
shit that
I ain't
he
gonna
knew
say
he
he
was
was
gonna get
hating,
a fucking response.
What did he
but he
Yeah,
say?
say
he
certain
knew he was gonna
shit.
get.
Right. That's what I'm gonna say. He's
What
saying
Pippen
shit and be
say?
like, oh, like come on, man. Like I get what you saying, but come on, bro.
He's
You
saying
reach.
Jordan wasn't good,
Oh
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
best player ever was LeBron because LeBron did everything. And if
Yeah,
you start the
reaching.
team,
But we
and
can't just
then
say Pippen was talking bullshit on that because it's a lot of niggas that play with Jordan say LeBron.
he wasn't a good teammate. He wasn't a good teammate.
Well,
yeah.
shit,
Everybody been saying that
the
though.
everybody say Jordan a bad teammate now.
Yeah, yeah. That been
And I
going on
feel,
forever.
and after watching Last Dance, I feel like Jordan just an arrogant asshole. He want everything centered around him. He wasn't, if you ask me, I'm not biased, but if you ask me, he wasn't the best all around player on that team. That was Pippen, goddamn it. I still to this day feel like Pippen is the best two-way player to ever play the game. Ever.
Mm.
Niggas
And
wasn't getting to Pippen.
not to mention having Tony Kukoc, who is the Luka Doncic of that era. You know what I'm saying? Coming off the bench.
And
Man,
people forget, and people I will say this about Scottie Pippen. People forget how cold he was in Portland. Scotty was going off in Portland when he got traded to Portland. He went to play in Portland. He was going off. He was
You ain't
showing
even
why.
you ain't even you ain't even got to go that far back. You can say when Jordan left the league, Pippen held the Bulls
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
my nigga.
Obviously,
The
They took him
Bulls
to the
didn't miss the
Eastern
playoffs,
Conference.
my nigga. They wasn't missing
He,
the playoffs.
he took him to the Eastern Conference and almost
You feel what I'm
won.
saying? And that's without Jordan. So
Yeah.
when you bring back Jordan, you add another 28 points a game to that. Of
Mhm.
course, that puts you over the top.
Mhm.
But
But
I
I know
mean,
how.
with basketball playing with certain niggas, Pippen had to play that role because of Jordan's game. He really adapted to Jordan game, and we saw that with Mikal Bridges this year. When he had his own team in Brooklyn, that nigga looked like a totally different player than when he got to New York Knicks and he was playing defense and 3-and-D and doing all the dirty work. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he looked
Yeah,
better.
Totally different. He looked totally different though. He even when he did have open shots, he wasn't even knocking them down. You didn't even have to give him no space in Brooklyn. He was shit sniping.
Mhm.
I don't think Pippen
So
said nothing outrageous when he talked about Jordan.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Except,
I'm
though. Like
saying,
I'm saying though. You're saying certain things you'll say because, like I said, he said certain things about LeBron or certain players to get a reaction
mhm,
out of other people because he
just
knew
to
he was
get
going
that
to get
reaction.
that.
he
And
definitely
that's
did
Yep.
that.
and that's what T Mac is was doing with some of his statements. The two statements he made this week. He's trying to get a reaction because why not? I mean, I am T Mac, so let me just go ahead and say what I feel and get it off my chest, which is understandable.
Exactly.
You are still a Hall of Famer. You still are a legend, but that doesn't mean that you aren't open for a critique when you say certain things. And
But sometimes
when
That
some of them
would
players
that
be
would
some of them players they be talking like they never played though before. The way they be
Right,
talking
that's what I'm
sometimes.
saying. You saying shit like, hold on, bro. Like, come on, you are a legend fan, but that's out of pocket. Like, come on, fam. You
You're a
are,
legend, but you ain't that Kobe Bryant type legend, brother.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, Kobe did put in that work. Not saying you did it. You did. You have. I mean, there was a point in Orlando. Yes, you and Kobe had that legendary game, but y'all went back and forth in Orlando. That
mhm.
was, and obviously great games in Houston. But Kobe had a different that Mamba mentality. We can't take that away from Kobe. We
But
know
And
with
why
Kobe,
Kobe
all
with
is
and
Kobe
then
legend.
all
is
the injuries that T Mac went through. You can't win no championship if you ain't on the court.
Yeah.
Right.
but everybody got that Kobe story because just yesterday, I was watching Gilbert Arenas talk about the Kobe. He always bring it up when he put 60 on Kobe. So
Yeah, he
Yeah,
they
loves
they
he ain't
doing
was
gonna
that.
he ain't gonna let nobody
kind of
forget that.
kind of
Yeah.
he's kind of reliving that again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's his claim to fame. I mean, what did he win in his career?
Yeah,
Like
Right, but
that's his.
let's be honest.
that's his
So
throwback
so
Thursday for the
so
rest
you
of his
mean to tell
life.
me out of Gilbert Arenas' entire career, he only played the Lakers one time? Nigga, that's all you got to brag on that one. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Kobe to
that's
No,
bust
he
that's
your
actually
ass
said
every time.
he
You can
actually
only
no no
brag on.
no he
Hey, but
actually
remember the time I
he
did put
actually
60
talked
on.
about no he actually talked about averaging 34 against Kobe. So he said he played well against Kobe. He said the conversation was about basically who gave you fits in the league, and he was saying just because everybody else say that a certain person is this and that, I can only go by what I did, and I averaged 34 against Kobe, so
Mhm.
and he looked at as a good defender to some, but I can't say that because I averaged 34 against him. So, but it's, I'm with you. People say certain stuff just to get that reaction to get us talking,
Yeah,
which we are talking
yeah.
about.
And,
You
and and
know,
obviously because you a legend and you obviously played in the league and nobody else, you know what I mean, only so many people could say that they've done that and you actually do have the skills and you are, that cold. But at the end of the day, an out of pocket opinion or statement is just out of pocket. You gotta call some of that shit out. Like, come on, fam. You know. But yeah, those two things was kind of crazy to me. I'm just like, yeah, T Mac, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can ride with you on them two statements, man. Especially the Kobe situation.
And I like T-Mac, but that was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
outlandish.
well, I don't totally disagree with it, but yeah, it was all that.
yeah. Cause you gotta realize not everybody can play in that triangle now. That
Yeah,
triangle, that triangle is, you gotta bring up the triangle offense. When we talking Phil
but they
Jackson,
did. I just saw something. They just was talking about how Kobe was going off script. He wasn't saying on no goddamn thing. Kobe was doing what the fuck he wanted to do.
Yeah, it was too. Yeah, I had seen something like that too, though.
and you,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
one
mean,
thing about Kobe. He gonna
T,
do what he want to do.
and T Mac game is he gonna go off script. I mean, if we talking T
Hmm.
Mac from Orlando and all of
For
that,
real.
you know what I'm saying? Like he definitely going off script. He gonna go down there and do
That
what
was
he want to do because I mean, there was a certain point, yes, like T Mac was doing whatever he wanted to do on the court. Like, he still, the legendary how many points in 13 seconds? What it was 9 points in 13
hmm
seconds? Like, and
It
that
was
was
like
the
11 points.
Rockets.
Hmm.
Well, you know what I'm saying? And
No, it
so
was 9, I think. When
was it nine? Was it nine
it
or
was
was it
9,
eight?
I think.
Yeah. So I mean, like, obviously he has the potential and he has that skill set to do that, and he was shown to do that. But it's just something else, man. That Kobe
You
got.
know how that,
You can't
It's
sit there
like
and
this
take
right
away.
here, man. You got
you know how
star
them older
quality,
guys.
and then you got that champion. It's a
Yeah,
difference, man. So T
yeah,
Mac, just because you was a star, don't mean you had what it take to be a champion.
yeah. Like the way Kobe and Jordan wanted to win is different, bro. They shit is different.
Yeah.
Winning for them is like them not winning is like dying. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit can't happen. Like it's winning or
Hmm.
nothing else. You know what I
Real talk.
And the
mean?
T Mac don't give you that mentality.
Nah, he
Yeah,
don't. He
Yeah,
just
not an
like
option.
he didn't have that work ethic. That's why he
right.
was
Like I'm
always
better.
hurt.
I'm just
I
better
play
than
real
you.
good. I play real good.
There's a lot of
Hmm.
good
But you
players
always
came
get
up in
those
T Mac
old
league that wasn't
you
champions.
always
You
get
know?
those older guys who talk about yesteryear and they just reminiscing back at that time. Because Shaq always, every so often, Shaq bring up the time where he should have won two MVPs. Steve Nash got his MVP. He
Mhm.
always bring that up
Hey,
every
they
so
was hating
often.
on Kobe. They was hating on Kobe, bro.
Yes, because
Mhm.
at that time, that when that rape stuff was still kind of new.
Mhm.
Hmm.
They was hating
Yeah,
on
Mhm.
Kobe, bro.
yeah, they were
And then,
shitting on Kobe
he
for a
made
little
that
bit.
statement about Shaq and that he should have did what Shaq do. He should do what Shaq did.
Yeah,
Hey, he
That's
yeah,
started
really
getting
man.
Kobe
really
too.
Yeah,
what
Started
that's
Kobe
when
crazy.
started
I
letting him
started.
beat ass
That's when I
wrestlers.
started disliking Kobe right there. That's when I started disliking him.
You ain't
Right
like
there.
D'Angelo. You ain't like D'Angelo Russell, goddamn it. Don't dislike Kobe.
I definitely disliked D'Angelo Russell sooner he did that shit. So, but Kobe is that type of person too. That's crazy he did that, bro.
Man,
Like,
Kobe ain't from
who
the streets.
does that?
Kobe didn't know the rules. He ain't from the streets, man.
But even if
This
you
nigga,
ain't from the streets, who does
that
that? Like, dang.
that nigga come from goddamn Philly, then go to Italy, man. My nigga didn't know what was going on.
Man, he know right from wrong.
It
Man,
came
come
back
on.
full. It came back full circle on his ass. God damn. He would have caught his little case. Goddamn. It came back full circle.
Yeah. But the
Y'all lay out
NBA,
my.
we get the last game of the NBA today. Anybody
So I
putting
see
any
they
bets
had.
in? SGA
Yeah.
35 or over under. SGA over under 35.
Under.
Under.
They about to lose,
Under
man.
35.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They about to lose.
I give him 30, bro. I give him 30.
He hit
32,
30 after.
32,
He get
32.
that.
But
He
he gotta
get
have
that.
help. Chet got to show up, my nigga.
What the fuck do Chet be doing? Sometimes he be looking good. Sometimes he just.
That motherfucker be out there like he like lost. Like he don't even know
What
where
y'all
he at.
what would y'all expect him to do though? I mean, he do what he can do though. He can shoot
He need to be more
threes
aggressive.
and
What?
yeah,
Nigga,
He
more
should
nine
be
points
more
aggressive.
and
aggressive.
seven. Nine
Yeah,
Pretty
points
much the
and
yeah.
third
seven
option.
one.
Now we just listed him in the big three. So 9 points, that
No,
shit ain't
no,
gonna get him.
y'all listed him
I ain't
as a big
listening to him
three.
in no big three.
I
I
told him
said,
no. I told you no. I think OKC got a star and a great role players.
Oh
But
fuck.
good
that's my
role
thing.
players. I ain't even gonna say great because Jalen Williams has
Yeah.
not, goddamn it. He is not a star yet.
No.
So you can't say they got big three. They don't.
But
They got
okay,
SGA.
that's their future big three. Cause all them boys young.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Yeah, that's what we
SGA
were
is
saying on the
young.
other show. That basically, that's what I was trying to bring up. In the other show is the league moving towards more getting away from the Braun going to Miami and trying to build around three
Mm-hmm.
solid guys. Or we going to a full roster? Because I mean, at the end of the day, when you really look at it, though, all NBA teams, when you look at the champions of those of whatever year you're looking at, they had a stacked team. They had
Mm-hmm.
players all over the
Lakers,
floor.
Celtics.
No, Lakers ain't had a stacked team. Come on now, don't do that.
I'm not gonna say they just,
Back
but
it,
every I'm gonna say
back from the
everybody.
80s, they had a stacked ass team.
I'm,
Well, you said
I'm gonna say
he said for whatever you looking at. I don't
if
look
you,
at the 80s. I just understand in
I'm
the
saying if
80s.
you look, I'm saying if you look at these, if you look at the rosters and you see from the first man down to the last guy on the bench, you can see why they won the championship because all those dudes could fit a piece on that team to make it work. But then again, the last few years, there's always like what one or two, let's say three people that the team is centered around. I think we're moving away from that, and I don't think these two teams right here have a big three,
No, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
you know. So
I agree. I agree.
Already they don't.
But Chet ain't living up to that. Chet ain't living up
They
to it at all right now.
don't.
Even though Pascal got a championship, I still don't even see him as a superstar. So I just feel like Indiana's still
No, he
searching for
definitely
that
ain't no
star too.
superstar.
They still
He's
searching for that. You know what I mean?
He definitely ain't no
But is
superstar.
he a good enough one to get a championship? That's what it comes down to. Is he a good enough one or two? Because it depends on who you label the one.
mhm,
Him and Halliburton. But
He
mhm.
he a good enough
yeah,
too. He a
there are
good
no
enough too.
superstars.
Like he always been. He
Yeah,
always been a two.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean he was behind. I mean he was behind Leonard in
Kawhi,
Kawhi.
2019.
you behind Kawhi? Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and Leonard,
But
he
but
plays his.
also he came from the G League, so we've seen his progression too as a basketball player. The nigga
Mhm,
6'10", arms down to his knees, can
mhm,
now he can dribble. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Obviously he can rebound, but
mhm.
he got better and better and better and better.
Yeah, yeah, he's
And that's
developed
saying
his.
something when somebody's 16.
Yeah, his game has developed. He's. I mean, and let's just give it to these front offices, man. They're putting him in the right positions to win. Because maybe if he was on some other teams, who knows, would he be as good? Or once again, you know, I think these front offices know that just been smart. I think Toronto's front office was smart, and Indiana was smart to go get him when they
Mm-hmm.
when they picked him up. So a lot of times too, it's just about the placement of players and who are you putting them with? Because like OKC getting rid of Paul George. I mean, damn, that shit there was
Mm-hmm.
they set him up for a whole
Yes, man.
decade, man. Like as soon as I saw
Yes,
that trade, I'm
man.
like, yo, there's no way OKC is not cold going into the 2020s. They have too many picks. They got too much, so that front office means a lot too in the development of these
But
teams. You know.
mhm. But also that wasn't even OKC's like reference. That was a signing trade. So he picked
Yeah, that's
to
true.
go to the Clippers. And you
Yeah.
know
Man,
what I'm
just
saying? They just
give
were
Doc Rivers
beneficiary.
his championship ring tonight too when you crown OKC.
Doc Rivers trash, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Let's
As a
give
coach,
him his championship ring for giving away SGA.
Doc Rivers, well, Doc. We were talking about Doc on one of the other shows. I think the first show I jumped on. We talking
No,
about
I
Doc.
don't think it was Rivers.
yeah.
I think it was Lou. It was Lou.
Look who. Look
It was
who.
Tyrone Lou. Lou was the coach over there when
Lou ain't the
they got
Lou
rid of
ain't the general manager.
SGA.
No. Doc Rivers is general
Doc
manager.
Rivers got rid of SGA.
General
Oh, okay.
manager.
So I thought he was saying he was the coach.
Man, Doc
Uh,
Rivers. We was talking about him on one of the other shows, man, and
I mean,
yeah,
you can't
Doc.
really fault him for that because
underachiever.
you wouldn't expect him to be like what he is. Sometimes you
Man, first
some,
off, Paul
sometimes
George
you don't
hadn't
always
showed
be
that he was
knowing.
nobody.
That's
Paul
just like the
George hadn't
NBA draft.
shown. Yeah, that's true too. That's true, but still, to me, at that point, Paul George hadn't showed that he was the number one. Russ was the damn number one in OKC.
Yeah, Paul George has been disappointing. I'll say in his career,
Oh
Paul
but you
man,
George.
know
he
what?
been
But you know what? A
Indiana
lot of
Paul George
kids.
is different now.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
especially
He
when he was number
was.
$24.
And you know what?
I
A lot
mean,
of kids say they model their
yeah.
game around Paul George, which I
after
didn't know.
PG.
Like
Yeah,
I got hip to that. Like, not, I'm like,
I can
yo,
see
for
that.
real? Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
kids, like a lot of the Gen Zers, and they model their game over how Paul George played. Like if you ask them
and
who
you
they
remember
think,
PG had the team shoes too. You know, a lot of
hmm
teams had the PGs.
hmm yeah, he was different in Indiana. He was different. I mean,
That's who
he was
SGA
different.
play like.
Yep, yeah, he does. So it kind of makes sense.
That same
A
type
lot
of
of his
movement. That
style,
same type of movement and body.
yeah, that style, that
Yeah.
style of game is what a lot of the younger guys picked up on. It was Paul George, and they liked the way he played. You know that smooth game. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
They slow it.
Mm-hmm.
By the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that trade was
Yeah, he
horrible.
right
Let's
there.
look at it. Matter of fact, let's look at it. When you look at it, just put your eyes on it. That's man. Come on, man.
They gave up way too much. Look at
Damn,
Way too
for
much.
for a young
For
MVP in the
Paul
making.
George though.
yeah, they gave up what?
I know y'all talked about Houston earlier, but man, yeah, this was way too much.
Yeah,
Well,
Way too
Houston
much.
is in the making, so we got to see how that pan out.
Not really, cause
I can't
we
see.
gave away five
But
second round. We gave away five second round.
I don't see
They gave
KD
away
goddamn it doing too much and shit. KD, nah, I just don't see it.
Man, KD got a lot to
Two more
lose
years,
right here.
KD out of here.
they got
If
five
KD
first
go over here and fuck these boys chemistry up, we're gonna be talking about this three
yeah.
years from now.
The Suns won
KD
the
come fuck them
trade,
boys chemistry up.
like we said earlier,
Yeah,
like
the
I was
Suns
saying
definitely
earlier,
won.
because
Definitely won.
he's it's just coming off like he's not compatible with who he played with. It worked with
Yeah,
okay. It worked.
and oh, they couldn't get rid of goddamn Bradley Beal, so they couldn't make it work. You know, Kevin
Yeah.
Durant is the only bargaining chip. You want to build
round.
around Booker, you can't get rid of goddamn that boy.
Cause Booker got a couple more years
Booker,
on his
yeah,
contract. Yeah.
yeah, them Booker.
Bradley Beal said, I ain't going nowhere. And that's
So
why
that's that's the
after
thing.
this, these
But
owners
Booker got
ain't
that player option.
What do you
these
do
owners
with
are
Bill,
not gonna
man?
give him a
Because
player
you're bringing
option
in
no
other
more.
guards. Go ahead, my bad.
You can't give these player options out for this exact reason. Unless it's a KD or LeBron or somebody. But you can't give a Bradley Beal a no trade clause. Tripping.
Yeah, I don't see how them
I
shit like
wouldn't
that
give it to
even
them. I
happen.
wouldn't give it to them.
I mean they barely get him through, but shit.
Honestly,
But
at
go
this
ahead, what
point,
you about to say, T-Roy?
I was just saying, damn, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Well, to be honest. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah. How does that work out though? What do you do with Bradley Beal? You pay him that much money to sit on the bench because you bring it in guards.
Mm-hmm.
All God.
You dig
It's
what I'm
guard
saying?
heavy.
So what do you do with him? You either goddamn You take the progression from one of
Play
them
him at small forward.
and play him,
Play him out
or
of
you pay
position.
him. You know what I mean? So it don't. It
They gon'
Bradley Bill actually hurt his son. Then it depends on what you draft with the picks.
But the Suns are another one of those teams that was bought by a billionaire, so it don't matter. These motherfuckers ain't trying to win. These motherfuckers just trading and making moves and mm,
I just
putting
always been
casinos.
against giving a young talent away for an old player. And then you look up 2 years later, that old player ain't even there no more. 2, 3 years down the road, he gone. Now I'm starting over.
Man, these trades age so badly when you look back at shit like this. Look at this, July 2019. And then we in 2025, so 6 years ago. This trade felt totally different than today.
You
We
ain't
look
even
at
got
it.
to go to 25. You got to go to last year, year before, because shit, Shea had put his mark down and he was on his way. You saw it
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, and that's and
So
that and that's where it comes. It comes back to that front office having that vision. When you have that, you having that
yeah,
vision to see, okay, we're gonna do this for the because everything you're doing is for the future. That's why
yeah.
betting on what Houston betting on a older player like KD and then seeing his history after Golden State, it just really isn't smart.
And it's smart at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like it
Because
might work out,
if you
but
look at Houston current roster right now, they still not better than 5 teams over there in the West. So what was the purpose of that trade?
right. It's just like that ain't helping you in the future. In the future, while KD about to be 40.
Out of
And
there.
at least Jalen Green and those boys was growing together. KD can't
growing
grow with these
together.
boys. KD getting ready to go out, and these boys is coming in. So
And then
And
it just it don't fit.
the vocal leader out of the locker room, which is much I don't
Yeah.
like that
yeah,
motherfucker, but Dylan Brooks. You did what I'm saying?
right. And then you
Dylan
give
Brooks,
him to
yep.
Devin Booker, and Devin Booker, like what, 27, 26?
Yep.
He in his prime. And he a
Sure
killer.
do.
Mhm.
He
Devin Booker
definitely
a
killed.
killer. He is a killer. He
But
just I
here's
just
the
don't
thing: you can't have Devin Booker being your best perimeter defender, your best rebounder, your best playmaker, and your best scorer. You know what I'm saying? You got to build around him.
and that's why
You can't
getting
just throw
Dylan
another
Brooks
scorer
and
beside him.
right. You
Hey,
know,
And
but
the Phoenix
that's what Dylan Brooks come in at.
right.
As much as I hate him, that's where he
Phoenix
come
had
in
their
at, man.
run when they had Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, and Booker. Then they had the good run. Then they were doing it
Yep.
good. They just should have built
So
off
you
it.
built
They I don't
around.
know what they do.
Yep.
Yup, build around that stuff
Mhm. So
His
yeah,
problem was
man.
Paul though.
Yeah,
Chris Paul
if I'm
made
a
that
front
team better.
office or I'm an owner, I'm not swinging. There's just too much talent out there to be swinging for old superstars.
for real though.
Yep.
It's too much.
And,
Like
and,
you got these
let's
six
be real. You
these
don't
kids
want
are
to be
6'6",
feedback.
6'10", 200 in ninth grade.
Hmm. Yep. And you don't want to be the Minnesota Timberwolves give up 5 first-round picks for Rudy Gobert.
No, no, you don't want that.
5 first-round picks for Rudy Gobert.
You already and saying you already in the market. Don't nobody want to play in. Don't nobody want to play in Minneapolis.
And don't forget that 300 mil shit.
Phew.
I just don't see how Rudy get 300 mil. What the fuck do he do?
Niggas just don't.
Nothing.
I ain't gonna hate on Rudy Gobert. He is like what the 5-time defensive player of the year, 4 time.
Man, I
He
think they
That
just
nigga
gave
three
him
time.
that
He
for
three
Yeah,
one
time, man.
time. They just gave him that
but
for
no.
one time.
You're right.
Man, look,
He is
I
that.
can get
But
a
ain't the
shot blocker.
damn
I can get
NBA
a shot
changing?
blocker for goddamn less than 300 million. Goddamn.
yeah, but they paid the nigga
The
probably too
NBA
much.
is changing.
But I ain't gonna hate on his
But keep
accolades
game.
though.
Hold on, Popeye. Matter of fact,
All
you'll
right.
know better than anybody. I will take Mitchell Robinson before I take goddamn Rudy Gobert. And for way cheaper.
For real though.
They do the same
He
shit.
ain't gonna give you more performance.
Exactly. And he might be better. He ain't gonna require you to goddamn pass in the ball. He ain't gonna get out of character, start shooting no goddamn fadeaway. Rudy get to doing dumb shit. just because you is paying him a lot of money, and who gonna tell him otherwise? I mean, he's the man. Mitchell Robinson ain't gonna you don't have to worry about no shit like that.
Oh, that shit
But yeah, you
crazy.
can get all these draft picks for this big sorry motherfucker. All he do is one thing, and don't get me wrong, what he does is important. But damn,
But I guarantee you,
it's just
he ain't the only shot block in the league. I got them go get me somebody shoot. I can
Daniel
get it.
Gafford,
Who?
Gafford, Lively. One of them boys. I'll take one of them over Rudy Gobert before I
Yeah,
get
and
5 draft picks.
yeah, and
I definitely take Gaff.
a lot of people don't. And a majority of players in the NBA don't even respect Rudy Gobert. When he go up for a shot
Mm-hmm.
and he make it, man, niggas be on the bench like, damn, how he make that? Everybody think he gonna miss. Man, don't nobody
He went
respect him.
viral when Luca took him around like that. And he just looking like a big old goofy. Remember how his feet were just flopping around? He was just looking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he just don't got a lot of respect from his peers, you know what I mean, when it comes to offensive game especially, you know what I mean? But I guess Minnesota felt like he was good enough to pay, but not that much.
It wasn't nothing out there. It
Minnesota
wasn't
thought
out there to get.
Hmm.
Minnesota thought they were gonna be able to take Cat out of the five and make let Cat play the four, giving him a advantage, not knowing that now you got two big feet motherfuckers on the court who can't play the pick and roll. So they end up
Hmm.
having to give him, break them up. But hell yeah, we'll see, man. Finals tonight. Y'all got anything else to say about it? We're gonna leave it there.
I take with OKC, man.
Yeah,
OKC.
rolling with Andy. We'll see what
I
ends up
got
happening tonight.
OKC.
Yep.
Popeye got OKC.
Yeah.
You
I'm
got two
rolling with
Indians, two
OKC.
OKCs. Oh, we got
I'm
3-2
rolling with
OKC.
OKC. We'll see. Check back with us. We'll probably break it down this week. NBA Finals on the Game Changer podcast. We out.